Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Ring of Honor 14th anniversary pay-per-view live reactions. We are currently watching the introductions for the first match on this card, which is a triple threat for the Ring of Honor Television Championship, which is currently held by Tomohiro Ishii from New Japan. Ishii won it from Roddy Strong a week or two ago at a show in Japan, I believe. And now he is defending it, although Roddy seems to think that it still belongs to him.
Yo guys, what's going on? John aka Vocal Aggression here alongside my cohort and commentary for ROH 14th anniversary live reactions. As my partner noted, we are opening up with the ROH World Television Championship bout. It's very amazing to me, how these three guys came together. To your point, Ashton, Tomohiro Ishii winning the championship, it felt like 2 weeks ago against Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, of course, this is his return bout, but Roderick Strong has also had issues with Bobby Fish as of late. Bobby Fish has really been pursuing the ROH World Television title. The last event you and I covered, which I admittedly cannot recall at the moment, but I know the last event you and I covered had an ROH World Television Championship match between Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong, where Roderick Strong won in controversy after feigning a tap out. Bobby Fish let go of the hold, and then he ended up really getting taken down by Roderick Strong. So, controversial win there. So, all three of these guys looking to settle a score here tonight.
I'm fairly confident that the last ROH show that we covered was in December, right? Was it Final Battle? Did we cover Final Battle?
I feel like it was Final Battle. That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
And oh, look at that. Roderick Strong not wasting any time. And I like his strategy there. Throw out Bobby Fish and focus on Tomohiro Ishii. When you get it down to a one-on-one matchup, your prospects look a lot better than they did coming in. And now Roderick Strong. Oh, what a knee in the corner there.
Yeah, and Ishii is just a frickin' beast. He's not a very, very tall person, but he's incredibly thick and stocky, and he just has a lot of stopping power despite not being super tall.
Well, actually, think of it this way. You and I would like to call us Tomohiro Ishii fans, and I'm sure there are a lot of Ishii fans out there. And if you are an Ishii fan, this is a wonderful time for you. I mean, think about it. He recently lost, at Wrestle Kingdom 10, the Never Openweight Championship to Shibata, but to bounce back and become the ROH World Television Champion, a title that was held by such greats as Jay Lethal, the current ROH World Champion. I mean, you gotta be feeling pretty good about yourself right about now. And
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
Ishii there with a forearm. I'll tell you what, though, my friend. Say what you will about Roderick Strong. He may be the smartest guy in this match because look at him. He's letting Bobby Fish and Tomohiro Ishii go at it while he's recuperating on the outside just waiting for his moment. You may not like his tactics, but, they're effective. And now,
That
Bobby
jumping
Fish there.
knee, by the way, that jumping knee by Bobby Fish just a couple seconds ago was beautiful.
That was gorgeous. And now Roderick Strong picks his time to strike. There's a knife edge chop there. And now clubby blow to the back. And I'll tell you, Roderick Strong, former member of the decade. And we will be seeing, the remnants of that group colliding later tonight as it's B.J. Whitmer versus Adam Page. And now Roderick Strong, nice slam there, angle slam by Roderick Strong. Hook to the leg here, too, and Bobby Fish kicks out.
Yeah, angle slam, Olympic slam, whatever you want to call it, it was effective.
Certainly. I guess what you could call it on this night is near fall because it's all Roderick Strong got on it, but Bobby Fish now trying to fight back. And if you're what? Let's see here. Is it a suplex attempt maybe? No, Ishii coming in. Oh, what a shoulder block there. And now look at this. Roderick Strong, the strength.
Oh, what do you even
Ishii
call that? That was it looked like he was about to be like a belly to back suplex or like a Saito suplex even, but then he ended up just slamming him on his face. What do you even call that? Is that like a gourd? It's like a modified gourd buster almost, isn't it?
I would say so. Like a back suplex variation almost because it had the form of a back suplex to me.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm telling you, Roderick Strong is playing an excellent matchup here. He's making all the right moves to me, except maybe this. I don't know if I agree with slapping the back of Ishii's head. First of all, he's a guy with a temperament that you don't want to mess with in the first place, and that's why. That is why right there, and Roderick Strong's about to find it out firsthand. There are the chops. Ishii pretty much being like, is that seriously all you've got? Is that why I showed up here tonight at ROH's 14th anniversary for flimsy shots like that? And now he's literally saying, come on, and that's how he responds. Good God, Ishii is a monster, and Roderick Strong's still trying to fight. Oh, man. Oh, the lariat in the corner. Good God. Now off the ropes. But the drop kick, that was a picture-perfect drop kick by Roderick Strong. I'll tell you, Mr. ROH came to play tonight, and the kick out there by Ishii.
The one thing that I'll never stop praising with Roderick Strong is his endurance. That dude can go. We've already seen him go for an hour in Ring of Honor against Jay Lethal, but it just seems like his motor does not stop.
Ashton, the biggest compliment I can give to Roderick Strong, Ric Flair called himself the 60-minute man. Roderick Strong wouldn't even break a sweat at 60 minutes, and he proved it when he went that time against Jay Lethal for the ROH World title. They ended up in a draw. And now Bobby Fish in the corner here, going to try and strike, and he does with the knee right to the midsection of Roderick Strong. Good God. And now again, charges and gets the knee there as well. And now off the ropes. Oh, ducks the clothesline. Oh, nice back elbow there. Had some velocity to it, left his feet.
Yeah, Bobby Fish has a little bit of momentum now. Goes for the kick to the head, misses. Kick to the gut, though.
Now
and a kick to Ishii, yeah.
Oh, and
a
nice.
He just suplexed Roddy Strong onto Ishii.
Yeah, that was a beautiful T-bone.
Oh, but only a 2 count.
And actually, I got to tell you, this is such an important night for Bobby Fish because, as I noted, when Ishii was making his entrance, what bound these three men together. Bobby Fish has been pursuing the ROH World Television Championship since Jay Lethal was still the champion. I mean, it's been quite some time that Bobby Fish has been pursuing the gold. Tonight could be his night where he gets the job done. And Ishii there, what a back suplex there to Roderick Strong. Bobby Fish still straddling the top rope. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's not where you want to be. That is not where you want to be. Bobby Fish.
Is Ishii going for a brainbuster off the top already?
Oh, my God, he might be. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and he leaps up.
Oh, my God, and he squatted him on the middle rope to put it up even higher.
Good God, that impact. 2, and Bobby Fish kicks out, and that was an impressive cover by Ishii. You could tell he had it in deep. He hooked that leg in as far as it could go.
Yeah.
And Ishii, though, signaling with the arm. He could be calling for that, potentially that maybe seated lariat, or no, I guess just a regular lariat. Oh, the boot to the arm, though. Oh, but he got it on the rebound. Good God. Oh, it could be a power bomb here. And it is. Look at that packaging, that power bomb. And that looked like 3 to me, but the referee claiming it was only 2. Ishii taking umbrage with the referee's count. Not much you can do about it.
If I'm Ishii, I'm extremely angry about that. That was 3, clearly 3. The referee paused his hand in mid-count.
Well, I mean, Ashton, when you look at the odds that a champion has of retaining in this kind of environment, and you realize that you pretty much successfully did it, but the referee says, no, you did not, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed. And Bobby Fish now trying to keep up with both of these guys. Oh, caught the kick of Roderick Strong. Oh, my God, the kicks there right to the hamstring, and then the dragon screw.
Oh, man. I love that freaking move, but I will say Tanahashi still does it best.
Oh, that headbutt by Ishii. Oh, and another.
Oh my God, he's killing everybody.
He's done. 2.
But Roddy breaks it up. That was a second time in this match that Ishii should have won.
I'll tell you what, Bobby Fish can thank Roderick Strong for keeping his dreams alive, because had he not broken up that count, this match would have been over. What a knee there. Oh, now
but Roddy has him up. Gutbuster.
Double knee gutbuster there off the ropes. Oh, the
sick kick. Is that it?
Packages him up.
2. Oh, my God, Ishii kicks out.
Oh, wait a minute here. Could it be the
stronghold? But he's going for the stronghold.
And he got it.
Break it up, Bobby, please.
Oh,
Bobby Fish is out. Ishii needs to either reverse this or just make it to the rope. Oh, no, but here's Bobby. Okay.
And then the kick to the back there. Roderick Strong tried to release it before Bobby Fish could connect, but it was too late.
Yeah, you don't really see that very often. Normally when a wrestler has someone locked in a submission and somebody else shows up, they just kind of keep the submission locked in as long as possible. Heel hook! Speaking of submissions, look at Bobby Fish with a beautiful heel hook.
That is
That's a modified heel hook too. Normally when somebody does those, I feel like they usually put the foot under the armpit rather than up like between the shoulder and neck.
Oh, now Ishii back up. Oh, good.
Oh
God.
yeah, he's feeling it.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, Bobby Fish ducked. Oh, but
Oh,
the knee
that
on
knee
Bobby Fish.
strike.
Oh, now he exposes the knee. Oh, but Ishii had the presence of mind to block. Oh, and
And
the
a headbutt. Oh,
he just collapsed.
low angle lariat. Here we go.
And he got
He
it.
hit it. Yep. Is that it? 1,
2.
2.
Oh,
Oh no! Wow. I guess he's gonna have to use the brainbuster if he wants to win this.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, Roderick Strong.
Oh, I think he's calling for it here. Is he gonna use it? Yeah, he is. Oh wow, that was really easy compared to most New Japan matches.
Yeah, really. 2.
And that's it. Yeah, wow. And
Unbelievable.
he made it look easy. It is not easy to beat Roderick Strong, but he made it seem like it was.
He has now pinned the former champion not once, but twice. If that isn't stamping your claim on the title, I don't know what is. And folks, if you're a Bobby Fish fan, if you're just a fan of Red Dragon in general, you've got to be miffed because Bobby Fish's chase continues. And he was totally left out of the equation for that finish, which I guess in a way is a good thing because it keeps him in the hunt, but he doesn't leave with the prize tonight. There's that brainbuster again. Oh, yeah, Roderick Strong was done.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real, guys. A brainbuster is basically just a modified, maybe even more devastating pile driver.
Yeah. And now
dropping someone on their head. Like it's somewhere between a pile driver and a DDT, you know?
Exactly.
Except you're dropping them from a higher height even.
I love the look on Ishii's face when he was laying there and just got a gesture and Roderick Strong, come on, get some more. Now Bobby Fish telling him, hey, we're not done yet. I was left out of the equation. But that's all irrelevant.
I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's going to be Ishii's next title defense is going to be against Bobby Fish. But now we've got a grudge match. Adam Page and BJ Whitmer. Adam Page, 24 years old, very young, huge upside. And now we get to see kind of the breakup of the decade, or what was left of the decade.
I know you and I aren't as active with ROH compared to other promotions, but I will say Adam Page is one of my favorites within ROH. I think the kid's got an excellent look. Like you said, he's young, and I'm a big believer, and I know you are too, of supporting the youth of this business, especially when they show an upside. I think Adam Page has got all the tools to be tremendously successful in ROH and really pro wrestling in general, if we're just being honest. And now we're in the recap here. King Carino, Steve Carino, informing BJ Whitmer exactly what he has up his sleeve. And there is the dissension right there. There is the irreparable chasm that arose between BJ Whitmer and Adam Page. And,
these guys really do not like each other, which is weird because Adam Page, for a period, was kind of the reverse of what we expected him to be, because for a while we expected him to turn face and leave the decade and have like that babyface sympathy run. But now it's more like it's taken a lot longer, but now it's like I don't even know if I would call him a face. I would just call him like an angry tweener.
And you know what? I think that's an apt description. And I will say this, Adam Page may be one of the smartest men in pro wrestling. And why I say that is, yeah, he could have broken off with the decade. He could have been like, oh, I have pride and dignity and done the usual spiel. But you know what, Adam Page, he saw the utility of the situation. He said, look, I could come away now and I would walk away not having learned everything that I need to learn to be successful. I'm going to sit under the learning tree for just a little bit longer. I'm going to strike on my terms, and that's exactly what Adam Page did. So I'll tell you, a guy that exudes that kind of confidence, a guy that exhibits that kind of control over his emotions, BJ Whitmer might have a little bit of a problem here tonight with Adam Page.
Yeah.
I mean, think about all the indignities that Adam Page had to suffer. I mean, BJ Whitmer is an intolerable human being.
He really is.
You know, I can only imagine what Adam Page had to endure in their time there. We all know Steve Carino and BJ Whitmer, well, to put it one way, they're never going to exchange Christmas cards with each other. And my God, look at that face.
Or casualties, or, being nice.
I think the only thing these two have a chance of exchanging with each other when it comes to BJ Whitmer and Steve Carino is gunfire. Yeah, fists and gunfire. See, I went the really violent route because I'm sure Steve Carino would not give a damn. And now here comes Adam Page. And, Ashton, I think this match is so big for Adam Page because, finally on his terms again, coming out from under the thumb of BJ Whitmer, the decade really is no more unless BJ Whitmer decides to rebuild down the line. There is no more decade as far as I'm concerned. Adam Page, final nail in that coffin.
I gotta tell you, I'm digging Adam Page's theme music. This is pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's quality
what does it say
stuff.
there? It's called Psychotic. I saw that, but I didn't see who it was by.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe YouTube that later and get a listen to the full version.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Tell you, ROH's themes, they're hit or miss for me, but the ones that are hits, I mean, they're big hits. I mean, they really quality stuff produced there. As you see, this crowd seems to support Adam Page and his actions. Can't say I blame them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a tremendous opportunity for this young man. If he were to beat BJ Whitmer tonight, if he were to make that statement, I never needed you, you needed me. But I don't think it's just about beating BJ Whitmer. You could see it in Adam Page's eyes. I mean, maybe that's just how he always looks. Maybe that's the default setting, if you will. I think he wants to hurt this man. I think he wants to beat BJ Whitmer's ass, and that really doesn't indicate whether or not he wants to get the pinfall victory along with it. So now BJ Whitmer, look at that, shots there to the face in the corner. Yeah, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, there will be nothing scientific about this match. If you're expecting fireman's carries and waist locks, you need to look elsewhere because these two guys, I think, only really care about killing each other. And Adam Page just going right on the attack. And I think that's smart, Ashton. That's so smart of Adam Page, not giving BJ Whitmer any time to breathe, not giving him any time to recover or assess the situation. He is just right on the attack. And, oh, my God, that sternum just colliding with that guardrail.
I'm digging the vest with Adam Page. I feel like he's channeling a certain former top WWE superstar that we might be, I don't know, we might talk about or not. I don't know.
Well, were you referencing Brian Pillman? Because that's kind of vibe I get from
I
Adam Page.
wasn't at the time, but that fits as well. I was thinking Stone Cold.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You know why I mentioned Brian Pillman? I think people who follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at John_Twitwell. Ashton is Apon404. That's A Body of Water 404.
Wow. So now you're not even. Yeah. Okay.
Pond is a body of water, people. POND. There. See, I was as guy as I needed to be. But I watched Brian Pillman stuff last night. It was a pretty cool experience. I watched his ECW debut promo, and I watched the infamous Pillman's Got a Gun segment. Let me tell you, that was interesting.
That segment was so camp.
I know. You know what, though? I will say this, and I don't know if this is just me being salty or if I really am stating fact. I would still put it above some of the stuff we get today. So, no qualms here. And now BJ Whitmer tripped up Adam Page on the apron, and now he's going to get, this is never good. Oh, God. The back on the guardrail.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll mess you up. See, that's something you don't want to wake up feeling tomorrow morning. Oh, God.
Now Adam Page has to.
It's like, if I was Adam Page, when this show was over, I'd crawl into bed, I'd kind of assess the situation after a few seconds and be like, yeah, I'm living here now.
This is just my life.
Chop exchange here between Whitmer and Page. And, the thumb to the eye there. BJ Whitmer, look at that. Oh, my God. That face when it exudes pride. I don't think there's anything more sickening. Oh, God.
Except for maybe that face any other time.
Exactly. I think that's a fair point, my friend. It really says something, folks, that, a nickname that I proudly hold here at TwitWow is Johnny Scumbag, and yet BJ Whitmer even skeeves me out. I know, nice snap suplex there by BJ Whitmer. Hooks the leg here, too, and Adam Page stays in it. Do you think BJ Whitmer may have an advantage in that Adam Page may not have his priorities straight? I said at the top of this match that it seems like Adam Page is going to be more focused on just doling out as much punishment as possible, whereas BJ Whitmer, you can see it in his tactics and everything. I think he's just more focused on being effective, on getting in and getting out, so to speak.
Yeah, I think Adam Page isn't really concerned with the match as much as he's concerned with just getting his hands on BJ Whitmer and beating him up, whereas BJ Whitmer is just like, dude, relax, let me win.
Exactly. It's like, hey, Adam, things weren't so bad under my tutelage, right? And, Adam Page is just thinking, before I became a scumbag like you, I remember having to get you your towels and your bottled water. And now BJ Whitmer, they're just grinding the forearm right into the face. Oh, God. Can you imagine, man, just getting so up in your business as to just kind of dish out that kind of punishment? That's got to be so painful. And now, another back suplex there.
You said this wasn't going to be scientific, but BJ Whitmer is making it that way.
Yeah, I was even getting ready to say, and, obviously I can't even say don't quote me on this because this is being recorded, so this will probably be one of the only few compliments I hope I give to BJ Whitmer. But I love how his offense is basic yet effective. You don't see him doing anything overly flashy. BJ Whitmer's a very from point A to point B kind of guy. He's not looking to catapult from point A to point Z, so to speak.
Right.
He takes his time. He's methodical. I can appreciate something like that. You know the kind of guy that I am. And even if it's a guy as sleazy and as skeezy as BJ Whitmer, can't help but appreciate a guy that knows how to slow the pace, knows how to implement a strategy. Adam Page will learn the same with time. I mean, again, he's young, and that's probably one of his greatest assets. This really is youth versus experience. And now Adam Page going to the ropes here. And, oh, man, BJ Whitmer not showing Adam Page any respect. And Adam Page, though, not taking it. Firing back with the right hands. Oh, man. Now Irish whip off the ropes here. And, BJ Whitmer, though, he did. Oh, Adam Page with the clothesline. I was going to say Adam Page ducked prematurely. It didn't matter. Back elbow there. Oh, ducks. Grabs the arm. BJ Whitmer ducks. Oh, but he gets the clothesline on the rebound. Good God, Adam Page is in control here. He's got the momentum.
And he needs it because this is an important match for him up against a veteran of the ring.
Exactly. Oh, what a kick there in the corner. It was almost like a shotgun kick.
Yeah.
And then right into the turnbuckles, too. And, the ropes. See, that's the veteran instinct.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that even caught me by surprise. I was wondering why the ref stopped his count, and then I saw it, yeah.
I commend both the referee for catching it. I know that doesn't always work out that way. Look at me. I'm in such a good mood. I'm even praising the officiating tonight. And BJ Whitmer.
Are you, like, high or something? Because...
Probably.
That's just so out of the new ordinary.
And BJ Whitmer, though, again, has presence of mind, knew where he was at all times. And now look at this Adam Page.
I feel like you earned the Johnny Scumbag nickname for the way you treat Rick Knox.
Exactly. Nice power slam and Adam Page kicks out. I don't know. I guess I'm really haven't feeling a pep in my step. I guess I feel that spring is so close to being upon us that I'm in a good mood. And now BJ Whitmer here going to pick up Adam Page by the hair. And now let's see here. Uranagi maybe? No. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he went for it though.
He did go for it.
Oh, what a boot.
We
said the exact same thing at the exact same time just there.
NSYNC ain't just a boy band. It's what you and I are every time we come here and do this. And now a boot to the face there by Adam Page. And now No, I thought it was going to be
lariat.
A lariat. Good God.
I love the springboard flip lariat. So much better than Dean Ambrose's rebound lariat.
I have to agree with you there, partner. 110%. I did not see that coming at all. I don't think BJ Whitmer did either because he got his clock clean just now. And Adam Page, I mean, he put all the force that he was capable of mustering into that lariat. And BJ Whitmer kicked out. So if you're Adam Page, you have to wonder, Ashton, if doubt begins to creep in a little bit. Like, I just hit BJ Whitmer with one hell of a shot, and he's still in this thing. Nice kick there. And now BJ Whitmer, look at that. That's smart. Again, the veteran moves. But yeah, getting outside.
Look at that.
Hot shot at him.
Veteran instinct, yeah.
Yeah. BJ Whitmer, say what you will about the guy, and I certainly have in the course of this matchup. He knows what he's doing. That's why he was a member of the decade in the first place. And now, oh, God, what is this? Is he going to powerbomb him on the apron? Oh, look at that. Adam Page trying to resist, and he does. And now, oh, what a forearm there. And now they're fighting on the apron. This is a very uncomfortable place to be. This guy's just exchanging soup bones here. Who will get the better of it? And now another forearm there. BJ Whitmer, though, not showing any give. Adam Page not showing any give either. Back and forth they go. And BJ Whitmer just spit in the face of Adam Page. And Adam Page, though, just kicked him off. He kicked him off.
What a kick.
Oh, and now, wait a minute here.
Shooting star. Oh, my God. That was like a shooting star headbutt. Like, he did the shooting star, but then, like, his head got drilled right into Whitmer's chest.
Adam Page showing that he could be a human projectile, apparently.
Like a freaking torpedo.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth as you see it again. Man,
like
that was
a torpedo that does a backflip first.
The head is one of the hardest parts of the body, Ashton, when it's coming at you with that kind of velocity.
It's also one of the most sensitive.
Exactly. So I don't know
Oh,
who
he
got.
just threw a chair in the ring. What?
I don't know if that's smart. Why would you bring a weapon in with a guy that's a veteran like BJ Whitmer? Oh, but Adam Page ducks. Nice kick there. Oh, now see, I don't agree with that, and the
And the
referee
ref
clearly
takes it.
doesn't either. And oh, that'll neutralize any man. Packages the
2,
cover.
3.
3 count.
Wow.
Wow, BJ Whitmer stole one.
I mean, did he really though? I feel like Adam Page kind of caused his own demise there.
I have to agree with you. I'm telling you, Ash, I said it at the top of this matchup, and I know you agreed with me. I felt like Adam Page came into this thing more concerned with hurting BJ Whitmer rather than hurting him, and it made all the difference in the world. Well, I should say hurting BJ Whitmer rather than beating him. That's what I meant to say. He didn't focus on winning the match. He's just thinking, I'm going to end BJ Whitmer's career. And you see the result there. The referee wasn't going to let that happen. Bam! Right in the yam bags. And then look at that. Shoots the F, cradles it for good measure. 3 count.
Thanks for the play-by-play there, Taz.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, but look at this.
Oh, backdrop. Oh.
He was thinking backdrop driver. BJ
Yes,
Whitmer.
he was.
BJ
Oh,
Whitmer.
look at this. Is that security?
Yeah, it is security.
What are they doing? Why is security going after Adam Page in the first place?
Well, I don't know, but
what did he do for them to go after him?
Well, the backdrop driver, I think, is a very dangerous maneuver, and they know what a loose cannon Adam Page is.
Oh, you really do compare him to Pillman.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I didn't think about it, but you're right. Oh, and the backdrop driver to one member of security. Well,
that's such an amazing like that. Honestly, I don't know on a scale of 1 to 10 how safe the backdrop driver is to use. I mean, it is still a pile driver, but it seems like the over the back thing would make it more safe to take. But it's one of my favorite looking moves in all of wrestling right now.
I agree with you, and I'll tell you what though. I think
Dalton Castle versus Goto.
That is what you call an intriguing matchup.
Wow, that's a weird matchup, is what that is.
A big opportunity in my mind for Dalton Castle, as you see now he's addressing the masses with his boys that were doing so well as men. But I digress. Silas, we miss you.
They're amazing as they are, okay?
I agree to disagree, I guess.
They're like miniature, longer-haired Ricochets. They're like Ricochet, but when he was like really early in his career, before he became a ripped human monster.
I don't know what it says about the state of pro wrestling that, most guys get ready by hitting the gym and doing all that. Dalton Castle gets ready for a match by sipping a mimosa. Oh, God.
How do you know?
Well, I mean, he's even said so. He's even said, like, he likes celebrating and doing stuff with mimosas, so he probably...
Well, celebrating, but you don't know how he gets ready for a match.
Does he really look like a guy that really puts in time at the gym? He's probably...
I'm pretty sure if he didn't put in time with the gym, he would look like, I don't know, the Big Show.
Well, you might have a point there, man, but Dalton Castle...
He's not like I was saying a couple seconds ago, he's not like Ricochet ripped, but he's still in good shape.
Exactly. And I'll give you that, but I do think, I will say this, Dalton Castle is one hell of an athlete, and Haruki Goto... He'd really make a mistake, thinking that Dalton Castle and his mannerisms and his flamboyance, if he conflated that with inexperience or inability, because
I don't know why, dude, but for some reason, you pronouncing his first name like that reminded me of that one, like a couple years ago, or what? No, it was last year when Matt Striker was making those build-up videos for Wrestle Kingdom 9. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
when he called Nakamura Shinsuke.
Oh, God. It's Shinsuke, people. Shinsuke.
Well, and it's Hiroki, not Hiroki.
Hiroki? I'm just going to do Goto then, to be honest, because I know me with my ability.
I know that it's weird because in English, the double O makes an oo sound, but in Japanese, you pronounce both the O's. It's O-O.
See, and this is the first time I've been corrected, because I've said Haruki like that in the past, and I've never been called out on it, so, that is news to me. So I think I'm just going to stick with Goto for now until I get it down. Yeah, but regardless...
we've had the same problem with Ishii, where we only wanted to pronounce the double I as one sound.
Right.
So, it's getting used to the Japanese pronunciations.
Well, I'll tell you something. No matter how you pronounce it, I mean, there can be no denying that Goto is one hell of a successful performer.
And I
I mean,
love Goto's theme music too, by the way.
I mean, here's the thing, folks. The great thing about the ROH versus New Japan shows, we may not keep our finger on the pulse of ROH, but I think you and I do really well with New Japan. We got exposed to Goto during G1 Climax last year.
Oh, Dalton Castle!
And here comes Dalton Castle, who
It's the
we've
best
known.
Queen ripoff theme song ever.
Yeah, we've known Dalton Castle for a little bit longer than Goto. And yeah, this is what you can expect. The most flamboyant man, the most vibrant man, I would say, in wrestling today is Dalton Castle.
I want it all.
Oh man, his boys walking in tow. I never saw people
I
so
love
happy.
too that the name of his theme song is Dalton Wants It Now.
Exactly. What an
Because you weren't obviously ripping. Oh, there are more boys now, and they're not all in quite as good a shape as the first two.
Yeah. I like though how he does the steps that he's creating in order of size, so he can really be elevated. And there it is. Wow. I'll tell you again, Goto's a very no-nonsense kind of competitor. He's the antithesis to Dalton Castle, which is really what makes this a perfect matchup in my mind.
That's what I was really weirded out about when I first saw that this match was a thing, because these guys, I feel like this is just, I don't know, this is like Santino Marella versus The Undertaker, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you, another contrast that these guys have, I mean, Goto has already been wildly successful. I mean, IWGP tag team champion.
Intercontinental champion.
Intercontinental champion, whereas Dalton Castle, I feel like his best years are still ahead of him yet.
Yeah, he's quite young.
I mean, quite young. I mean, here's Dalton Castle, a guy that, quite honestly, I believe if he were to beat a Goto here tonight with his credentials, I mean, he could be in the conversation for a future ROH World Television title opportunity, maybe even the world title, depending on how ROH feels about a name like Goto and how prestigious that name is. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that Dalton Castle beating Goto here tonight would be a huge victory. And here you can even see from the pro debuts. I mean, Goto has been in this business for 13 years. Dalton Castle, 8, which, I mean, is nothing to sneeze at, but still, right. Goto does have the experience edge.
Didn't Adam Page, when we got that Tale of the Tape, wasn't his debut year 2008 as well?
I believe you're right, yes.
Huh, that's kind of odd. We know he's 24. Dalton Castle's 29.
Wow.
So, I mean, he's still very young in the wrestling world, but it's weird to think that two guys that debuted in the same year have that significant of an age difference. That just means, really, that Adam Page got into the business at a ridiculously young age.
I respect that, when you cut your teeth that young, but hey, nothing against Dalton Castle either. Everybody takes a different path, and Dalton Castle's path has led him across the ring from Goto, so clearly it wasn't the wrong one. As you see now, he's working over the arm here, but Goto, though.
I don't know if there is a wrong path into wrestling, though, honestly. Maybe, Tough Enough, but even then, I don't know, Johnny Mundo made it pretty well, right? Miz is doing pretty well for himself. It's not like nobody that's ever been on Tough Enough was successful.
Right.
But honestly, I would argue that that's probably the worst way into the business.
And now look at that, Dalton Castle backing up.
Oh, wow.
And oh, that pose. Striking a pose.
And Goto just does not give a single shit. He's not even selling Dalton's poses.
Well, I mean, he does not care that Dalton Castle is the peacock of Ring of Honor. And now he's working that side headlock. I mean,
of the wrestling world as a whole, really. I mean, who else does what he does, or anywhere close to what he does?
I mean, I would certainly agree with you. And now Dalton Castle trying to get that momentum to knock Goto down. That is easier said than done. And I'll tell you, Dalton Castle. Oh, but he gets shoulder blocked there by Goto.
Wow.
Goto not taking any of that shit. And I'll tell you, Goto really earned both of our respect in the G1 Climax. Goto's so impressive in that tournament, he even beat Kazuchika Okada, the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
I'll tell you, Goto, and I mean, just by him getting a win like that alone, you know that this guy is really the real deal. I mean, there's really no way you can undersell, or I should say oversell Goto. And really, I would say the same, though, to a degree about Dalton Castle. I mean, look at that leg pick. I mean, would you expect
And then he
something that
rolls him
scientific
over
and
and
that
into
clean?
a submission, and he goes right for the waist lock, and then he rotates it around. Yeah, he's crazy.
The gut wrench. Look at the power. Gut wrench power. No, Goto, though, countered. But I'll tell you, would anybody expect, when you see Dalton Castle's entrance, when you see him using human beings as steps, would they expect anything that clean? Now look at that snapping into that suplex there.
Wow.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is why I think Dalton Castle has really got it down to a science. He's got the psychological game down, because I know he puts a lot of people off with his mannerisms, and yet his wrestling ability, I mean, it cannot be understated. Nice elbow to the knee there, but Goto follows through, and he gets the lariat. Wow. And Goto now. And Dalton Castle, though, that's smart. Look at Dalton Castle creating space and catching a breather, but Goto not allowing it to happen. That was smart on Goto's part.
Oh, yeah, I thought that Goto was going to just kind of let it go and just, chill out in the ring and wait for Dalton to rejoin him, but no.
No, you know what? Goto. And I like that about Goto, though, because you know what that says to me? It says to me, no matter who stands across the ring from me, I'm not going to underestimate them. I'm going to treat them all the same. I'm going to have the same sense of urgency.
Oh, I think he's going up here for an elbow drop. Goto's elbow drop is underrated as hell.
That was great form there. Fully connected, but Dalton Castle still kicks out. Now, you saw in the New Japan versus ROH scoreboard, New Japan is 1-0 right now. I mean, Tomohiro Ishii retaining the ROH World Television title earlier tonight in our opener. And now, Goto, you're looking to leg again. Dalton Castle kicked out.
Oh, chinlock.
And I like this. I think, you don't want to have a guy like Dalton Castle be vertical, because he can dictate the pace, he can control the matchup. Goto, by grounding Dalton Castle, he's able to dictate what happens next. And having that kind of control, I think it's very important. Don't want an elbow there, using the point of that elbow right in the face, almost the eye of Dalton Castle.
John, you have more professional commentary experience under your belt. Was that a full-on chinlock, or was there something different about that?
That was, at my estimation, a full-on chinlock. You were absolutely correct in your assessment. And I'll tell you what, though, it doesn't matter now, because now Dalton Castle mounting a comeback, or at least trying to.
Oh, off the ropes. Lariat.
Wow, Dalton Castle firing back with lariats of his own. And now he's just measuring Goto in the corner and gets the forearm there. Now off the ropes could be another forearm. No, a knee. So he's mixing it up a little.
Off the ropes again. Oh, but Goto catches him this time.
And now he's perched on the top rope as Goto. And now,
oh my God, the power of Dalton Castle.
Oh my God. And now, did you notice the expression?
Northern Lights released. Jesus. What were you saying, John?
Did you notice the expression change, Ashton and Goto? I think he realized what he's in for now. I think he realized that Dalton Castle is more than a pretty face and a sophisticated walk. I mean, he is a wrestler. And now, here we go off the ropes here. And now picks him up. Oh, could it be an Alabama Slam? No, rolls through. No, rolls out of it to Dalton Castle. Now he's in the corner.
Oh my God. Dalton Castle's so strong.
Oh my God, that is wrong.
Oh, but he missed the lariat there. Goto kicks. Well, one kick at least.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be multiple kicks myself. It did not.
Spinning
heel kick in the corner. Oh, I love that move from Goto.
Goto might have the best spinning heel kick in New Japan, but then the Saito 1-2, only a 2 count. Yeah, I think Goto has the best spinning heel kick in New Japan.
And now look at Dalton Castle. I think he's going to roll out of the ring, if I had to guess, which again, I think would be the smart move, and he does. That is so smart by Dalton Castle. Break up the momentum in the match.
But Goto keeps on going after him. He's not giving him a breather.
Which again is also smart. Yeah, nice double axe handle there from Goto. Nice forearm there to the face. Goto not giving Dalton Castle any breathers, but I like Dalton Castle's insistency that he takes them anyway. Yeah, I think that's really says something. Dalton Castle, I think, really wants to win this match, and who could blame him? It would be a huge feather in his cap to get this win. And look at that!
Oh my God!
Hurricane Rana there.
Wow, that was freaking impressive.
Unbelievable. Dalton Castle's athleticism and his power. I'll tell you, this guy, the more experience he gets under his belt, the better he becomes. What a drop kick! That elevation and the form was perfect. And
that
was close.
That was
that was close.
Really close.
If I was Dalton Castle, I would almost want to contest that, to be honest. How close to 3 can you get without actually getting it? And I think Dalton Castle hit that
the
point.
more I see Dalton Castle, the more I want to see him actually have a run in New Japan. Like, I want him in G1 this year.
Yeah, don't they have a, Super Juniors is the name of the tournament.
There's no way Dalton Castle's a junior heavyweight, though. He's a bigger dude.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. In which case, I co-sign on to you wanting him in G1. I think he'd do very well there. I know. Oh, man. Arm trap, German suplex. Is he going to get it?
Deadlift, of all things, into a bridge.
Oh, my God. And the kick out anyway.
Is phenomenal.
Look, Ashton, you know the era I grew up, ruthless aggression with the finest of technical wrestling, and I can tell you in all my years of watching pro wrestling, especially from that era, I have never seen an arm trap deadlift German suplex. That's a mouthful in itself. This Dalton Castle is incredible.
Arm trap German suplex.
Exactly. Just incredible by Dalton Castle. And now he's got the front face lock here. I know, go to the fight. We got the forearm there. Hey, you cannot say that Dalton Castle has not brought the fight tonight. And now these two just going back and forth here. Oh, man, no. Goto, though, getting the better of it. And now Goto taking control there. He's firing up. Oh, Dalton Castle caught the arm. Nice back elbow. Nice shot in front. Oh, try to go for the lariat. Goto's still standing. Another shot. Goto firing up. Oh, my. He's just telling Dalton Castle, bring it on. Come on. Come on. Dalton Castle firing himself up, but he got caught. Death Valley driver position here. Fireman's carry.
Oh, onto the knee.
Oh, God.
There's a name for that move, and it's like a 2-word name. I forget what it is.
Oh, wait a minute here. Goto, could it be? No, I thought he may have been that pose was for the Shoten Kai, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute here. This could be it now.
I think this is it, yeah.
Yeah. Shoten Kai potentially. Can Dalton Castle counter?
Oh, wow.
He does! Wow, he did! Wow!
Oh, but I think Goto might get him up again. Oh my God.
Oh, he got it. He got it. 2, 3 count. New Japan is 2-0 on the scorecard.
Yeah, that Shoten Kai there, like at the very end, that looked more devastating than most of his Shoten Kais, which is weird because that's a devastating looking move. And by the way, the Death Valley driver neckbreaker onto the knee, it does have a name, and I want to say it is a Ushi Goroshi.
Okay. Yeah, there is the Shoten Kai, and you could have counted to 100. Just done. I'll tell you what, though. Respect to Dalton Castle, because he brought the fight tonight. I even joked when he was cutting his promo in the back, he was probably sipping mimosas. That wasn't on his mind tonight. He wanted to give Goto his absolute best, and he did.
And by the way, John, I did a little bit of research during the closing minutes of that match. Obviously, I was able to catch most of the action, but Dalton Castle is billed at 211 pounds, which would make him a junior because the cutoff is 220.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But, let's be real. AJ Styles and Yujiro Takahashi were both in G1 this past year, and there's no way either one of them is not a junior by that listed weight.
I certainly agree with you. And now, look at this crowd. Oh, this is where you got Alex Shelley apparently in ROH now, and Chris Sabin, former Motor City Machine Gun teammates. Wow. Chris Sabin looking stunned here on this recap.
Didn't we have a 6-man tag recently where it was Sabin, Daniels, and Kazarian versus Shelley, Kushida, and somebody else maybe Seidel?
I felt like we did, but I can't be too sure on these two guys. I don't know. Are they faking us out or no? Chris Sabin leaving. He seems creeped out. He seems like just shocked that Alex Shelley would reveal himself as a member of the KRD.
Well, don't you remember somebody wearing a KRD mask cost? Oh, look at this, Shelley versus Daniels. But someone with the KRD match cost Daniels and Kazarian the tag titles.
That's
against
right.
Kingdom, and I guess that turned out to be Shelley.
I guess so, yeah, the Addiction, which I'm not even really going to hold that against Shelley, because I know you and I were so over the Addiction being ROH Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
So, if anything, to me, Shelley's the babyface here. But yeah, I mean, look at that. The Addiction just putting the boots to Alex Shelley. It's really beating him down. Chris Sabin watching it happen in this recap. Wow. And now it looks like they're setting him up, that being Shelley, for Sabin to just take a pound of flesh, I guess. Oh, man. Kind of breaks my heart because I love Motor City Machine Guns. They're one of my favorite teams. And now ACH making the save.
That's what I'm talking about, ACH.
Yeah, buddy. And now the Addiction taking a Sabin to task for not taking his shot when he had it.
Oh, I have a feeling about this.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else, could we be on the cusp of a Motor City Machine Gun reunion?
To take on the Addiction.
I mean, that would certainly make this guy happy, because I freaking love the Motor City Machine Guns. So, no qualms there.
Yeah.
Yeah, them and Beer Money were my tag teams in TNA when it was actually a decent product.
I would love to know when the hell Christopher Daniels decided that wearing a Confederate Army uniform to the ring was a good idea.
Yeah, well, apparently he does it because he's a ring general, and he, does it literally. So,
I mean, I don't know. Doesn't it just seem racist, though?
I mean, is
that representing the side of the Civil War that was pro-slavery?
I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't even know that's what Confederate uniforms looked like. I always thought they'd look a bit different. But if that is the case,
well, yeah, I mean, the Confederates wore the gray uniform, and then the Union wore the blue uniform.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. It's amazing what you can get away with in pro wrestling,
Yeah, a little bit on the questionable side, but whatever.
Certainly. Hey, if Christopher Daniels hasn't been served with a lawsuit yet, I guess it's never gonna happen. So there you go. I guess the world's okay with it, even if it's only implicitly. And Alex Shelley now. Tell you, Alex Shelley to me, quite the athlete. I remember, when I would watch Alex Shelley in TNA when he was a part of Paparazzi Productions. Well, I mean, he was heading the damn thing. It was his thing. And I just remember thinking that he had such an upside. There was something about him that I just gravitated towards instantly, which I guess...
What year was that in TNA?
God, I want to say, when did I even start watching it? When was Christian around? Because I know that's when I started watching. Wasn't that like 2006?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Was that when Nash was in TNA too?
Yeah. Which admittedly,
dude, Nash's TNA run was legendary.
I was even going to say, I enjoyed it. I love the Dr. Nash shit when he was so involved with the X Division and he was trying to get over.
That one match when he randomly just whipped out an arm drag and the crowd chanted, "This is awesome."
Yeah. Oh, man. I know Kevin Nash, I think because him, Shelley, and Sabin share, coming from Detroit, Michigan. And, they all had a really close bond. I know Kevin Nash was incredibly supportive of the Machine Guns. You have to wonder if he's watching tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of supporting his old friend Alex Shelley.
Yeah.
Gotta tell you, speaking of TNA, I mean, both these guys have such a rich history. They're both guys former X Division champions, both former TNA Tag Team champions. And as far as ROH goes, I mean, we know that Christopher Daniels is a former ROH World Tag Team champion. I don't know about Shelley, though. I mean, has he had prior runs with ROH before this? I mean, does he have any championship accomplishments that you're aware of? Oh, look at that.
Alex, well, I mean, Time Splitters.
That is true. So, I mean, Alex Shelley, really, you'd almost have to look at this. I've always associated him more, quite honestly, as a New Japan guy than ROH guy. So, quite interesting when you figure that, because, yeah, he does have that history with Kushida. And I do believe they were IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And now, Christopher Daniels there taking Shelley in the corner. The knees there to the midsection. And now stomping a mud hole early. Wow. Now choking him with the boot there. Christopher Daniels is just all business tonight, it seems, Ashton.
He's, no nonsense. It's funny because he's one of the most nonsensical characters in wrestling history. And now tonight he's deciding to not.
I mean, we got Dalton Castle apparently giving up the mimosas and Christopher Daniels giving up the appletinis, as it seems.
Yeah, everyone's giving up their alcoholic drink of choice for some reason.
Indeed, and Alex Shelley, though, fired up. Oh, what a kick there. Nice kick
It's
by
been a
Shelley.
while since I've seen Alex Shelley work a singles match. This is a nice experience.
Indeed, I agree with you. Honestly, I don't even think it's hyperbole for me personally to say it's been years since I've seen Alex Shelley work singles. I have been so used to him working with Kushida. But you have to wonder, though. I mean, if it feels weird for us, you got to wonder if it feels weird for Alex Shelley at all.
Oh, how's the ref not calling that? How's that anything
God.
but low blow?
Well, Chris, if you never had a family before, I hope you don't think about starting one now, because I think Alex Shelley just diminished your chances.
Is it sad that I love that Alex Shelley can't do a Ric Flair strut?
You know, it's about time we found somebody who can't. And now Kazarian just seems to be getting a little bit miffed that Alex Shelley is just, playing games and being in control of his match. Nice chop, though. Sends Christopher Daniels into the ropes, off the ropes, ducked prematurely. Christopher Daniels capitalizes, a nice chop, punch, chop, and I think, no, thought it was going to be another punch. Now he's off the ropes. Alex Shelley, though, nice inverted atomic drop. And he just tosses Christopher Daniels over the top rope.
See ya!
Yeah, Alex Shelley, man. He has got a pep in his step tonight. And now, look at that. Getting ready to take off the track of the ropes. But look at Kazarian.
Of course. I was literally just staring at him while Shelley was doing his little warm-up in the ring. I was
You
like,
and I
well,
both.
this isn't going to last long, is it?
Oh, now look, now how can the ref even allow this? But, miscue. Miscommunication there between Christopher
Shelley caught
Daniels
him
and
and flipped him up over.
And his face hits the apron. And now Shelley going to go to the top rope here.
What was that he just pulled off?
I have no idea. I thought it was the turnbuckle covering, but it wasn't. Cross
and
body.
a dive onto both of them.
I've got to say here, and I think this may be one of the few times that you agree with me, I'm not sure, but I do have to say sincerely, I think there's poor officiating going on. How Kazarian did not get ejected, first after the foot trip, and then blatantly holding back Alex Shelley, restraining him so Christopher Daniels can try and hit him. I think the referee needs to eject Kazarian immediately. And, the fact that he hasn't, I think, is very questionable in my mind. And now Alex Shelley on the apron here. Could be a springboard maneuver. And again, would somebody get Kazarian out of here? And now look at that. Daniels capitalizing. Look, yes, I am Johnny Scumbag first and foremost, but I mean, come on, ref, do your job. I want a kick to the head there.
Speaking of low blows, though, that's the second one in this match that Todd Sinclair has just explicitly witnessed and done nothing about.
Look, I get that it's a grudge match, so maybe the referee would have some more leniency, but he certainly didn't have leniency earlier when Adam Page wanted to take a chair to B.J. Whitmer's skull.
Maybe a better question is, why have there already been 2 grudge matches tonight?
Yeah, maybe. I think you've got a good point there. But I mean, I have never seen a referee let Christopher Daniels and Kazarian get away with as much as they've already gotten away with in this match. Utterly ridiculous.
Yeah. And Alex Shelley, dude,
it's going to be a huge advantage for him. Then just ram Shelley's face in the turnbuckle there.
Yeah.
Just grinding the point of the elbow right
Get rammed, Shelley.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Who named his son Shelley? No, never mind. That's his last name.
Alex Shelley there. Oh, the point of the elbow again by Christopher Daniels. I'll tell you, what is with everybody using elbows tonight? It's not like they're using it like it's going out of style. And again there.
Elbows and knees are the hardest parts of the body that aren't super sensitive. Well, unless you count the funny bone. And that one part on your knee where the doctor hits to make your reflexes go.
Nice jawbreaker there by Daniels. And now Daniels leaning up against the ropes. I think he's going to get that momentum. And nice sweeping STO there. And Shelley kicks out at 1.
Did you call it a sweeping STO?
Yeah, it seemed like, because, I mean, he had the momentum carry him through the STO, so it wasn't like this really
I thought that was more a reference to, like, the leg sweep that he did.
Right.
It was like a push-pull action, almost.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And now look at that there. Nice snapmare.
Saying, but clearly I was wrong. Senton! Never mind.
Went for that elbow
drop. It wasn't even going to be a senton. It was just going to be an elbow drop, but he still missed. So it doesn't matter, Daniels, because you missed, you failure!
That's right. You never amounted to anything in TNA, and you'll never amount to anything here either. I was showing out the boots.
Except for a tag team champion whose reign was way too long.
He was piggybacking on Kazarian the whole time, and now Shelley. The kick to the midsection though.
Vert or Brainbuster? Oh, face Gourdbuster. Sit out Gourdbuster of all things.
All right, President.
Beautiful moonsault. Oh, into a crossface. Look at that.
Man, I give him a 4 out of 10 for the form.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have the arm trapped, bro.
Exactly. What are you doing?
You're not Sasha Banks.
He wishes he was a boss at anything.
Bank statement is weak as hell.
And Shelley did get to the rope. Come on, ref. Could the ref just... All right, well, he finally
Dude,
does.
Todd Sinclair is slacking tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Gosh.
Like, I don't want to feel like I'm excessively getting on his case, but the things he's learned...
But you're excessively getting on his case, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And now again here, 3. Daniels got on 5 to break it, or else he risks disqualification. And now again, because he should have been ejected, there's the leg drop there across the back of the head. And you know what? Honestly, I'm hoping that Motor City Machine Gun teaser we got, it comes to fruition, because this numbers game is ridiculous. Shelley needs somebody out here to be watching his back, and the Addiction is just exploiting every advantage they've got, which on one hand I've got to commend them for, but on the other hand, I mean, you got to lay blame at the feet of the referee. And you see it again here.
And here we... Oh, my God.
I mean, this shouldn't have happened.
And
And now Shelley's had enough of it. Just baseball slided, Kazarian, and look at that.
Geary.
And Daniels collapses. And Shelley has got to get back in this thing. And I think he sees that this is his opening. Kazarian's been taken out. Daniels is down after the enziguri. Shelley needs to mount an offensive here. He's going to pull himself up using the ropes. And now he's looking right at Daniels. Oh, caught the right hand. Responsible of his own. He's starting to mount the flurry of offense.
Daniels off the ropes.
Back elbow.
Nice back elbow. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if Shelley is kind of going to kick it into high gear now, and it feels like he definitely is. Like, he's going into his one-man army Motor City Machine Gun mode right now.
Exactly. And Kazarian again. How many times, ref? How many times is Kazarian going to get involved in this match? And you're telling him,
dude, Sinclair was literally just like, get down. You get down. You get down now. And he wasn't.
Is he a referee or a parent? Because honestly, I can't tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference either. It's pretty bad.
And now Shelley high cross body, the cross body 2, and oh no, Shelley. That wasn't 3. Shelley even checking with the referee. Don't depend on the referee for anything, Shelley. I think you would have learned that by now. And now
body was so attractive.
Yeah, that was beautifully done. And now look at this fireman's carry. Oh, but Daniels slides out of it into the corner there. Schoolboy, no, slides out. Daniels off the ropes. Oh, what a clubby blow to the back. Almost like a clothesline to the back of the head. And now shoots the half here. 2, and Shelley kicks out. Oh, man. You know, Daniels should be frustrated. He's been given so much leeway. He should have had this match won, but Shelley won't quit. So no wonder Daniels is getting all huffy about it. Oh, wait a minute now. Is it going to be the Uranagi? It is. He got it. Dead center. Could it be the BME? The best moonsault ever. And... oh, no. Shelley moved out of the way. Daniels lands on his feet. Oh, super kick. Super kick. And now sliced bread number 2. And again, Kazarian. For the millionth fucking time in this match. Referee, can you fucking... oh, wait a minute here. Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin. Oh, you're stopping Daniels. And oh, it's security there. And now Shelley. Wait a minute here. Oh, what's that? Oh, nice pinning combination there. Traps the arm. Got the 3 count.
Look at that. Yeah, I think that this is definitely, this entire match really was just a means to an end, because this is all setting up for the Machine Guns reuniting to take on the Addiction.
I'll tell you what else this match served as. Todd Sinclair's resignation. That was probably some of the worst officiating I've ever seen in my life. And now Chris Sabin.
Don't say that. You've witnessed Earl Hebner's officiating.
That is true. I mean, who could forget 97, right? And now the Machine Guns.
And 98 and 99 and 2000. You know, I could continue. He was just an awful referee.
And now the Machine Guns standing tall here. Crowd eating it up. It's been too long since we've seen the Machine Guns in the same ring together. And I'll tell you what, Christopher Daniels, I call that lost karma. Had so much leeway in that match. It's about time that his advantages became a disadvantage. Alex Shelley capitalizing, Christopher Sabin making the save. And now,
are we going to get a handshake and or a hug?
Oh, look at that. The pose. The Machine Gun pose, baby. It's been a long time since I've seen that. And now comes in.
Yeah, the hug.
Nice.
All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it even gets a streamer. and 2 streamers, and so on and so on and so forth. I think actually it's only going to get 2 streamers. All right.
Yeah, 2 whole streamers. I guess they're
One for-
waiting for Adam Cole's entrance. I mean, obviously.
1 for each of them. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, I can't wait to just go into maximum Obnoxa drive when that happens.
That's so much better than Overdrive.
I know, right?
In an obnoxious way.
Oh, Daniels, don't even take umbrage with the referee when he was on your side the entire time. Shut the fuck up.
He's just like, hey, Saban came into the match and distracted me.
Yeah, pretty much like Kazarian did Shelly. That was different because it was me.
Listen, Daniels, I get that you're like an old guy now. You don't get to be entitled to that kind of stuff, okay?
He does really have such an old-looking face, doesn't he? It's kind of off-putting.
I think he's like 45, dude. He's really old.
Okay, so at least the face is matching the age. What do we got next here? Oh, great, the
Briscoes versus. Oh, look at that! Is that Tana? It is Tanahashi and Elgin. Wow, what a weird. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I don't really know if I have a dog in this fight.
I actually just Googled Christopher Daniels and confirmed that he is in fact 45 years old.
Well, look at you guessing the age exactly. And now I guess this is how we got here. Jay Briscoe. Of course he pins Elgin off a backslide, because obviously. Oh my god. And now I guess, alright, well now Elgin I guess cut a promo, and I guess he challenged the Briscoes to a tag team. I guess this is how we got here. So there you go. Wow. It's been a great time for you, huh, Jay? You went undefeated for 2 years. You go from that to now being a part of a tag team attraction match.
Hey, man. I mean, the Briscoes are the reason it's an attraction.
That's true.
Oh, wait, never mind. Tanahashi's in it.
Ace of New Japan, baby.
Yeah.
And the man who failed at Wrestle Kingdom 10 like a failure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to fail like anything, you might as well do it like a failure if you're going to commit.
Exactly.
Oh, Briscoe promo!
I will say one thing. If there's one thing I can appreciate about the Briscoes, it is their promo cutting ability. They are solid in that department.
It's funny because I feel like there was not necessarily a report, but I guess Meltzer reported during the week of leading up to Bryan retiring that a few years ago the ROH roster did like some kind of an IQ test, and Nigel McGuinness and Bryan were at the top of it, but then I think it was third place was Mark freaking Briscoe.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
I don't judge by appearances, right? So there you go.
Yeah, he's just playing a character. That's all it is.
Really freaking well, apparently.
Well, he is an amazing performer, so.
Oh, man. You know, we all know the Briscoes are going to win because Elgin's going to eat the pin because Tanahashi didn't come all the way to do the job. At least
no, dude, they're actually, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're protecting Elgin pretty much, too. They might just have Mark eat the pin.
Well, don't they always?
Yeah, they do. Jobber Briscoe.
As here comes Elgin now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't
Mark
he normally
Briscoe.
wear a singlet? I feel like I'm used to him in a singlet. This is weird.
He's got the straps down prematurely. He's like, you know, you and I both know that they were going to come off at some point during the match, so why don't I just save us both time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, man. And yeah.
Tanahashi.
Did you notice the shit-eating grin on Elgin's face? Like, yeah, I'm going to win tonight. Why? Because I have Tana fucking Hashi as my partner.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, what are they going to do to us? I have Tanahashi. Are they going to try and pin him? Ha! He doesn't lose. He never loses. Except for to Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 10. But that's the only exception.
And then who does Jay Briscoe have? Mark Briscoe, who does so many jobs he could solve the economic crisis. Oh! Totally went there.
Wouldn't that make the economic crisis worse? Because then he'd be taking jobs from everyone else?
Well, that's the narrative, isn't it? But I don't necessarily buy it. Oh, man. I trust Mark Briscoe to file my taxes. And yeah, Tanahashi gets all the streamers. What about Adam Cole, you urchins? Way to stay loyal to your own.
Okay, Adam Cole hasn't come out yet. He will eventually. He'll get twice as many streamers as Tanahashi.
You better be right, or so help me, when this recording ends, it's gonna be on your ass. Your ass!
Well, I don't know if I can handle that kind of weight, but I'll try.
Don't you treat my threats with indifference.
I'll do my best, sir.
Anyway, look, we all know Adam Cole is better than everybody else, but I'm saving all that for the main event. I'm actually going to try and do my job for once. So, here comes Jay Briscoe.
Who even are you?
I don't even know.
I don't either.
Mark, you're looking way too happy for a guy that knows he's going to eat the pan. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's definitely eating it.
And what's funny, too, is I feel like they're both great promo cutters, but if I had to be honest, I think I almost prefer Mark's in-ring ability and just what he does in-ring to Jay. It's really kind of sad that he got settled being the Jobber Briscoe. Oh, man. Though I will say, the best thing about Jay Briscoe, at least from an in-ring standpoint, I do dig the finisher of the Jay Driller. I like it.
Yeah, buddy.
It's cool in my book.
The butterfly pile driver.
You know, this match couldn't be more poorly timed for the Briscoes because Tanahashi already did the job at Wrestle Kingdom 10, so he filled his quota for the next decade.
Sad but true.
He's probably already thinking about the next 5 Wrestle Kingdoms he's gonna main event.
I can't wait to win every single one of them.
I know, right? That's exactly his thought process. The benefits of building the house.
You built it, you get to let it carry you.
And what a scumbag landlord.
Oh, God.
Uh,
I think we have man up chance.
And wait, no, you're doing the reverse. You're putting the straps on now.
What a weird guy.
What an R2D-tard. But regardless,
Who even talks like that?
I just did. So there's your proof, Sonny. Anyway, there's the lockup.
And you were calling me an old man earlier.
I know, you and your MASH reruns.
I don't even... No, don't do this. Do not put that out there because it's not true.
Oh, I just did. Our viewers will draw their own conclusions.
My grandpa used to watch MASH. I always left the room when he put it on.
So the story goes. Can you believe that Chris Jericho was like, oh, I know that a match is going to be good or not depending on the lockup. Well, that seemed like a pretty firm lockup to me, Chris, so what do you got to say about it?
Well, I mean, clearly Chris Jericho, being a professional wrestler, is the ultimate expert at everything in the business ever.
You're so right.
We should completely take his opinion seriously on every subject as it relates to wrestling and never let it be invalidated by anything ever.
The sarcasm levels, though. A nice kick there by Jay Briscoe.
I hate it when people do that. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't need to be a chef in order to know whether I like the taste of something or not.
I know, right? And like, that's always been my thing. No, that military press there by Elgin. But yeah, I mean, you get these wrestlers that like say that people like us, who they call like smart marks or whatever they want to call us, really have no place. And it's like, well, do we have no right then to say that a movie's bad if we think it's bad? Or like you said, if a meal is crap, if it tastes like crap, like anything should be open to criticism. I think that's what makes it an art in the first place. Or partially, you know, that's one criteria. And now,
Mark, you know what? You know that this is going to happen. You can't have not seen that coming.
Tanahashi doesn't even allow it to continue. And yeah, the double suplex. And Tanahashi is just like, well, you know, Spotlight isn't on me enough. How do we fix that?
Oh, no, really Hoganing it up.
God, the cheese levels may have... No, we didn't hit feta yet, but we might get there.
I think we're stuck on Munster.
Yeah, I agree.
Closing on Swiss, though.
And Tanahashi gets the tag, and this is actually...
And we've hit Swiss.
Yeah, we've hit Swiss. I mean, we got Jay Briscoe and Tanahashi. Well, no. See, now it's all balanced out. Now Mark's in, and we know now Tanahashi. Yeah, all the way. I don't think Tanahashi and Jay Briscoe have ever gone 1-on-1, have they? That's a matchup. I'd be curious who would do the job. You know,
I'm pretty sure that it would end in a double count out.
Probably. Honestly, I think it comes down to whose house you're in. Because if it was an ROH show and it was like an ROH thing, I think they'd want Jay Briscoe to go over. But if it was New Japan, I think they'd fully expect Jay Briscoe to do the job there. So, may come down to that.
Jay Briscoe is a 2-time 6-man tag champion in New Japan.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally just a nobody at this point in New Japan.
Yeah, I really don't like that Jay Briscoe's even won championships in New Japan, if I'm being honest. Nice arm drag there by Tanahashi. I'm almost tempted to kind of give the double bird to the world, because this might be a case where I actually root for Tanahashi on something.
I don't know, dude. You know what, though? You don't dislike Tanahashi.
I don't dislike Tanahashi. I just really like to rip on him when he's in a big-time matchup.
He's just an easy target.
Nice Pele there, it looked like, by Mark Briscoe. That was cool. And now slips out. And Jay Briscoe steals the tag, and now, of course, he's ready to take down Tanahashi. He's so indestructible. Even before Jay Briscoe gets in the ring, he's on offense. And now he's just going to wait on the outside. I mean, are the Briscoes working heel? Because that seems pretty cowardly to me. And Mark Briscoe's still putting in the work. Nice blockbuster there, it looked like.
No freaking idea, man. I don't even know what's going on right now. This match is crazy.
Exactly. Nice combination of punches there by Jay Briscoe. Now he's going to stomp Tanahashi there in the corner. Irish whip. Tanahashi reverses.
It's the dream match right here.
Yeah.
Not because we actually want to see the match, just because we don't know which company wants their guy to win.
Exactly. Tanahashi kicks out.
So I guess really we could say it's the dream result here.
Exactly. As you see now, blockbuster again there by Mark Briscoe on the replay to Elgin. So Elgin's out.
That is such a nice looking move.
Yeah, it is. Used to be, Tyson Kidd's finisher. I hope we see it again from him one day. That remains to be seen.
We're pretty much not ever going to see it again from him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And now
it's really unfortunate, but at least he got to have that run at the end of his career where he was kind of bringing everything together, and he got to make a new best friend in Cesaro and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the things he did in the
because clearly, if you had the choice between hanging out with Cesaro and hanging out with Natty, I mean, that's such an obvious choice.
Anybody who would legitimately answer Natty to that question, I don't think
honestly,
I want to know.
You might even just want to unsubscribe right now. Like, if you would rather hang out with Natalya than Cesaro, I have literally nothing to say to you. Other than just, I'm sorry, and, please get better judgment.
She is just so awful. Like,
yeah, she's the worst. That's I would clearly rather hang out with this lame soccer mom than that awesome athlete who's traveled the world.
And who wants to watch wrestling with me?
Yeah.
Like, these guys watch New Japan together. Like, what does Natalya want to do? Clean the litter boxes of the cats, the same cats that don't even love her in the first place?
Meanwhile, Cesaro's just like, oh, I love Naito. He's so cool.
And Tyson's just like, I know, isn't his heel work on point? And totally, bro, totally. And they're bonding, and Natalya's just like, hey, what are you guys talking about? And she kills the mood, just completely. Like,
Tyson, why don't you stop watching what you want to watch and pay more attention to me? And she doesn't even call him Tyson. She does that really annoying, like she calls him TJ, but she says it in the exact same inflection every time.
Oh, God, I know. It's like, TJ, I was telling everybody that you're, depressed, so I wanted to throw you a party. So you're talking about my business to coworkers that I really haven't wanted to see yet because I'm just taking my time? Well, yeah. God, I don't know why I didn't go for that divorce. Yeah, he had it right in front of him, and then he just had to reconcile his marriage. Nice Death Valley driver there by Jay Briscoe. Just to remind everybody, there is a match in progress. We just hate Natalya so much, though. Like,
and not only that, but the match is just kind of like, yeah, whatever, sure. We've got, the most OP guy in either promotion, and then a jobber on each side, and it's whatever.
I mean, me personally, I'm just looking at my chops for Adam Cole. Adam Cole is the main event. I mean, actually, literally in this case, this time.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my thing too. Is I'm just waiting for one of these matches to be like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch this. And really, so far, the only one that's been like that was the opener with Ishii.
That was a great opener. Ishii, I really hope that people have Like, I'm not saying it was this way before, but I feel like if he has been underappreciated by some, I hope he's gained some newfound respect from people tonight, because that guy is just amazing at what he does. Granted, so are Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish, but I'm just a really big EC fan.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, my first introduction to Strong Style was
board crossbody there from Tana.
And Tana's just like, oh, can I have the strength to make the tag? Must not eat pin.
Eat pin. Dude, he doesn't even eat the pin in his sleep.
That's so true. Guys, he actually legitimately made a reference there. You should totally YouTube that. And Elgin there, nice forearm.
And if you don't want to YouTube it, I'll explain it.
Yeah, I mean, you have that option too, but I would seriously recommend YouTubing it. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, because they were like going around with cameras in the New Japan bunks, I guess it would be. And like they had someone like covering different people while they were sleeping as if it was like a wrestling pin and counting to 3. And it was like Ishii was one of them, and what I'm having a blank. Makabe, that's who it was. That was the other one. And then they went to pin Tanahashi, and he kicked out. Even though he was supposedly sleeping, he kicked out while he was sleeping.
Didn't he kick out at like 1, too? Like it wasn't even a near ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
What a bitch bag. Couldn't even play along. He's like, must keep myself strong at all times.
Yeah. I bet you John Cena would do that too. Oh, that was a nice little like swing bottom there.
Yeah, nice variation on the maneuvers. Looked kind of different, and only got a 2 count though. Even John Briscoe came to play tonight. Joke's on you, Elgin. I've been training. It's gonna take at least 5 of those to stop me.
I want to see the frickin' WWE version of that video though, where like they go to like, I don't know, like Ryback, and they try and pin him, and then they get a 3 count, and then he wakes up and then eats their head off, and then like they go to Dolph Ziggler and they go for the pinfall and they get a 3 count, and then they try waking him up to be like, hey, we just pinned you, and he just doesn't wake up because he's selling it like death. And then they go to Cena and he kicks out at 1. Or actually no, they go to Cena and they go to pin him, and he just kicks out at like the last possible split second.
Yeah.
And then he tells a dad joke.
Classic Cena, yeah.
Because Cena.
Oh, man. Oh, Elgin, oh, nice, though. Used the free leg for an enziguri. And now Mark Briscoe. Oh, nice shot there. Like, Elgin on the top rope.
Like Cena kicks out, and then the cameraman's like, oh, wow, I'm surprised that you kicked out. And he's just like, hi, surprised, I'm John.
Oh, that's so true.
Mark Briscoe, man, he's so charismatic.
He is.
Oh, wow, I thought they had him there. Elgin kicks out, though.
You know, I just look at Mark Briscoe, and I'm like, it should have been you. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the idea that Jay Briscoe's been so OP for so long that he left a bad taste in my mouth, because he's really not that bad in retrospect.
You pretty much book anyone like that, and I feel like literally anyone else would have honestly been even worse, because at least Jay Briscoe is enough of a believable badass to not get like super on your nerves.
Right. I mean, I remember the matches he had with Adam Cole. That fight without honor, that was crazy shit.
Oh my God!
Oh wow, Mark!
What a bump from Mark Briscoe, Jesus!
I noticed he was holding his knee. I just hope that's a really well done sell job. Yeah. And now what a hellbat there by Jay Briscoe. And now, boot to the face of Elgin. Elgin though firing up. Oh, but another Jay Briscoe's like, I do not do that shit.
I don't play along with no selling. You want to no sell? I'll make you sell.
Oh man, now Elgin's got to tag in Tanahashi. Tanahashi's like, I smell me having a loss. This can't happen. Tag me in.
Tanahashi! Oh, there he is. Here we go. Back elbow. Up. Come on, let's go. Punch Jay in the face and then an uppercut. Yeah! Get it, Tana!
Get that riveting Tanahashi offense. And now Mark Briscoe there. Everybody's all sandwiched. All right, he's got Tanahashi in the free corner. Oh, moves out of the way of Jay Briscoe. Nice drop kick to the knee there. Oh, dragon screw. He's already starting the process.
I don't know, man. This doesn't seem like the kind of environment that process is going to work in.
Oh, man. I just love how Tanahashi, when he's fired up, it's like, Tanahashi OP! Ah! He is so ready.
He already kind of looks like a Super Saiyan 3.
He does. He's gonna have to go to maybe like Super Saiyan 4 though to pin Jay Briscoe if that's what his intention is. Mark Briscoe, he could probably even be at Super Saiyan 2 and be all right.
But I don't think he's going to downgrade though, and I don't think. I mean, that would require him to cut his hair, and that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, the
He's
hair's
had the
everything.
same hairstyle for like a decade, and it's been just as out of style in that entire time.
Oh, wait a minute, there's gonna be a frog splash here from
Froggy Bow!
Froggy Bow, there it is. Yep. And look at that, Jay Briscoe restraining Elgin. No fucking way. Oh, okay.
That was actually kind of scary.
Yeah. No way Mark Briscoe was getting that pin, not in his fucking life.
Mark Briscoe pins Tanahashi. World comes to an end.
It's like Jay Briscoe wanted to do this one kindness for his brother Mark, and it just couldn't get done.
You can have the pin, buddy. Tanahashi kicks out. See, this is why we don't let you get the pin.
Damn it, Mark, I wanted you to know what it feels like to be me. Oh, look at that.
Failure. Oh, right on the crotch.
Elgin actually having his partner's back. Oh my god!
That might hurt a little bit.
What was Jay's thought process while he was in that fireman's carry? He's like, well, this isn't so. Oh my god! And it just collides right with Mark there. And oh god, electric chair, oh my god, slingshot right there into the spine.
Inverted Alabama slam.
That was pretty cool.
That was definitely interesting.
You know, I mean, it may take some time, but if Elgin and Tanahashi would want to keep this team, that'd be something new for Tanahashi to do. You have some bugs to work out, but I mean, if you got double team maneuvers like that in the wings, I don't mind. Sling blade.
Because, I mean, God knows Tanahashi doesn't need to keep winning singles titles.
That's so true. And now Tanahashi's going to vault over the ropes.
Power bomb into a high fly flow.
Oh, you know it's
Chopper
coming.
Briscoe, it's over, brother.
There it is. If Elgin can play good defense,
Call it a
Johnny
day.
does. Hey, yeah, it's over.
Yeah. I love how at the beginning of the match you were like, oh, this is so obvious. They're going to pin Elgin. I was just like, now, wait a minute. Who's the biggest jobber in this match?
Jobber Briscoe, baby.
He's still so much more talented than Jobber Bella.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh, my God.
And yet she got a title shot on this last pay-per-view.
Which she failed at. You failed, Brie. You
In
failed.
glorious fashion.
It's going to go down as one of my... I mean, I know the year's already started, but that already goes down as probably my favorite live reactions we've done so far this year, because I got so into Brie Bella losing. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Jim Ross debuting on New Japan March 4th.
That's like a week from yesterday, I think.
I know, right?
I don't know what the days... How do days work again, John?
I don't even know anymore.
I think it's on Friday.
Upholding that code of honor.
Uphold the shit out of it.
Tanahashi, though, he does fist bumps because he doesn't want to have full hand-on-hand contact with the
I mean, he doesn't want to have to spam the sanitizer later.
Oh, this should be good.
The Battle of the Drop Kicks.
You know what? This is a match I can sink my teeth into.
A special challenge match. Ooh.
Look at that Stokely Hathaway graphic. It looks like the Dow dropped like 20 points. And Stokely's just like, thank goodness I moved some of my funds around in some offshore accounts.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get money into a Swiss bank account this time of year?
You two of your Stokely Hathaway, who apparently for the last a good long while between the two of us is apparently the 1%er of Ring of Honor.
He's the secretive owner of the entire corporation. He just doesn't want anyone to know it, so he plays manager.
And then when Moose finds out, he's going to be like, why didn't you feed me an ROH World Title shot, Moose?
Moose!
I mean,
Moose! Moose! I'm done. I'll let you talk.
I was going to be like, Stokely Hathaway was going to look at Moose and be like, Moose, who do you think you are? Calvin Snodgrass? Who is that? Oh, sorry. Getting my league mixed up.
And by us, I mean the 1%ers, not our kind.
It's so great to be so filthy in wealth.
If only 1%er was effective enough at describing just how wealthy I am.
I mean, I was originally supposed to be the manager for EC3, but I guess you'll be a fine understudy.
I mean, Panda Energy has about, I don't know, 1% of the money I have.
It's so true. My God, TNA is so poor.
I could buy them, but that brand is just so damaged, it's not even worth it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I know us wealthy people have eccentric tastes, but the last I checked, I wasn't in the market for a malignant tumor.
I would have gone for the hemorrhoid, but that works too.
And here is Kazuchika Okada, who quite honestly, I'm always revising my top 5 list of favorite performers all the time, but if I was to do an exclusively New Japan list, Okada would be on there. I fucking love this guy.
Look at all of those Okada bills.
Yeah, Stokely Hathaway looks at it with indifference. He's like, "Oh, you're just demonstrating my Saturday for your entrance."
Except my dollar bills have Jefferson on them, not your face.
Although, to be quite honest, I guess this just shows how much of a mark of Okada I've become. I probably would take the Okada bills, even though they have no redeemable value whatsoever.
Okada bills.
Okada bills. I like that. that.
I'm such a mark for puns.
Oh, that's what we love about you, though, bud. Never change. You precious little cinnamon bun.
Okay, that was creepy.
You're damn right it was, and we're just getting started.
You know what's really funny, too?
What's that?
I said Jefferson faces. That's a $2 bill.
So you probably meant to say either Jackson or just straight up Benjamin.
Benjamin, yeah, Benjamin is what I was going
All about the Benjamins, baby.
Look at that tape. Oh my, dude, stop trying to act like Moose is 300 pounds. He's like 270 at most.
I'm honestly shocked that Okada has already been in the business for like 12 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't forget, it was not that long ago that he was in TNA as Okato.
Oh, God. Oh.
He was Samoa Joe's backup. Because the Green Hornet was a thing, and TNA's that desperate to be relevant.
Exactly. Jesus. Well, thank goodness Okada's in New Japan now. And here we go.
TNA was just his expedition.
Ashton, I am genuinely excited for this match because let me tell you something. Moose, when I first heard about the guy, I'll be honest, I kind of groaned. I'm thinking, oh, great, another athlete trying to transition into wrestling. Moose has taken to pro wrestling like a fish to water. He just impresses me every show we watch him. I think he gets better and better, and I think Moose is going to put on a great match here, and, I mean, how can you not when you're working with somebody the caliber of Kazuchika Okada?
Okada! Are you
Rainmaker?
Oh, I am.
So, wait a minute now, Moose.
Are you ready for Okada, John?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I cannot underscore. Oh, wow. See, I'm telling you, he changes it up a little bit every time. And I've never seen Moose do that before he plays the mind games that early. I like that.
Since Moose played the mind games, I wonder if Okada's going to do the back you into the rope and then tap your chest mind game, too.
And Stokely Hathaway just kind of shrugged and had his arms out like, that's when I go to an orphanage, promise to adopt, and go home with nothing.
People say that wrestling managing is hard, but all you really need to do is find the right clientele.
Look at Okada. Yeah, already, I hate to shit all over the prior matchup, but already this match is better than the tag match, in my opinion.
I feel like Okada just woke up this morning and he was like, oh, I have a show in ROH today. I'm not even going to try.
Should he have to, though?
Like his hair is just all like in scrambles. Like he looks like he's trying to be freaking Gohan or something.
Yeah, we're keeping that train rolling with the DBZ references, people.
He didn't even use any product, John.
I know, it's almost... now, yes, for real this time gets the drop kick.
Oh my god. Moose is, like... It's ridiculous to me that he's as amazing of an athlete as he is right now, because I feel like when he went into the NFL, he wasn't that special of an athlete.
Right.
I mean, granted, you have to be an incredible athlete to make it in the NFL in general, but relative to his peers, I don't feel like he was anything special.
Maybe he just wasn't in the right line of work. Maybe
Maybe
football
he was just undersized,
Oh, God.
Because when he was in the NFL, he was 300 pounds, and now, like, he's lost so much weight, and he's doing stuff like this.
He just manhandled Okada there.
Yeah, and Okada isn't exactly, a junior.
I mean, let's take a look at it. Well, actually, no, it's just a drop kick that we're going to replay here. I don't know if we're going to replay that swing, but Moose pretty much took Okada from the guardrail to the ring post, back to the guardrail. It was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now, Stokely Hathaway's like, that's right, Moose, make me that money.
Oh, over the guardrail with Moose.
This could be a fine week for Stokely Hathaway. He can have Moose beat the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and he can avoid being audited by the IRS. It'll be a pretty good week for Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah,
what a leap.
I just want to say this, guys. When Moose went to the NFL, when he was, just coming out of college and he did the NFL Combine and he did all those athleticism tests, he was 6'5", 309 pounds. I would say now he's probably down to like 260, 265. But he only jumped vertically, 28 and a half inches.
Oh, wow.
That is really, I mean, maybe like for a 300-pounder, that's really good, but given how high he can jump now, that's shockingly unremarkable.
Right. Because his leaping ability, I think, is one of his greatest assets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are NFL players that jump like 42, 43 inches vertically. But, like, I don't know, man. It's just nuts to me that he can jump the way he can. Oh, and look at the single foot drop kick to Moose.
Okada's ability. I've said it time and time again on New Japan commentaries and live reactions. If you were to build a pro wrestling company from the ground up, I would make Okada my headliner. I think he has the look, the ability. I just think the world of this young man. And you know what, though? That's not to discredit Moose. Again, the biggest compliment I gave him, I shortchanged him at first. I didn't think he was going to be anything. I thought he was just another hotshot athlete, thinking, that pro wrestling stuff doesn't look too hard. But he's really committed to it, and he is just so good. It really amazes me how good he has become.
Dude, can I just say, can we address the fact that Okada literally looks like he just rolled out of bed?
He does a little bit, But, I mean, at least he's still putting on a quality match.
I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. It's endearing to me, but I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that hair just totally looks like rolled out of bed, get on plane, do the matchup.
Yeah, and he slept on the plane, too.
Exactly. Oh, man, you see all
that?
that?
And now he's working the best match of the night so far.
Exactly. So it just goes to show, in fact, if anything, that's kind of insulting, because if we're even remotely right, Okada's pretty much like, yeah, I don't even have to try, and I'm still better than Tanahashi. Which, not going to get any contention from me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, the crowd's still behind Moose. I mean, this is definitely a face versus face match, because both the guys are getting quite a lot of cheers, but Moose!
This guy
Moose!
is so into himself.
Moose!
He gets a taunt going in the midst of offense. And now just because,
elbow? Oh, no.
What a DDT.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, Moose powering through it. And then, what a discus, Larry. Good God.
2? Only a 2 count, though.
And Okada having to get the air back in his lungs. He looks like, that was just, what an impact. And now could it be a powerbomb here?
Doesn't he usually win with a spear?
He does, but powerbomb. And now look at this, though. Not even letting the referee count. Buckle bomb. Oh, what a boot.
Oh, my God.
You gotta be kidding me right now. And
oh, wow, that was close. Could you imagine if Moose would beat the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion right now?
I know. And, dude, here's the thing. I think New Japan's had a clean sweep so far tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They have not fallen to any ROH towns. I mean, yeah, I know Elgin's like kind of an ROH town, but he's even had more exposure in New Japan, so he's kind of a hybrid.
Yeah.
And, of course, Tanahashi's all New Japan, so.
Yeah.
and he got the pin on Jobber Briscoe, as we noted. And now Moose.
Of course. And that's the thing, too. Like, of course, Tanahashi even got the pin.
Oh, Moose, though, eating ring post. Okada able to sidestep it. And now I think Moose has left himself vulnerable potentially for the Rainmaker. I mean, he is in that position.
That's what Okada... Oh, no.
No.
Drop kick.
No. On his own terms. No, flapjack. There it is.
Huh. What a weird little sequence there.
Indeed. And I don't know, Okada's
being so deliberate in this match. It's odd for him.
Yeah, definitely. I really feel like he's a guy that would have tried to have capitalized on, Moose's convenient positioning, again, eating that ring post and tried to go for a Rainmaker. But I think he knows just how capable Moose is, and I don't think he wants to leave anything to chance. I think he wants to make sure that he's worn down Moose to the point where him hitting that Rainmaker is an inevitability. It's just a guarantee. So, now let's see here. Shot there to Moose. He's getting the forearms.
3.
Moose, though, powering through. Oh, wow, what a... Wow. It was like a strike to the throat almost.
It looked like a slap to the face to me.
Yeah, look at that. Okada back to the forearms. But Moose, though, only staggered. And that straight on slap to the face. Wow. I think it says something that one slap for Moose is the equivalent of multiple forearms from Okada. And now changes it up, gets the uppercut. Nice change of pace there.
I don't think anyone would deny that Moose is an absolute powerhouse. Oh my gosh.
And now
and then a headbutt. Wow. And European.
Oh man, now Moose off the ropes here. Oh, Okada ducks.
I'm not Okada. European.
And Okada. Doesn't he call that the heavy rain, or am I thinking of something else?
No, that's the Death Valley driver.
Oh, okay. And Moose does kick out. He stays in this thing.
Yeah, he does like a cool Death Valley driver that he kind of drops into a neck breaker. That's heavy rain, but that was just a reverse neck breaker.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since we've seen Okada work, so I just needed a quick refresher.
We got to get brushed up for July, brother.
And now, one of my favorite elbow drops in the business, Okada there goes from one end, and now, could it be?
Yeah.
And the Rainmaker.
Hell yeah.
I love the camera work for that move, too. I know I've never really mentioned that before, but it's always...
the dramatic zoom out.
Exactly. I love that they do that for him, dude. That's so cool. And now, Rainmaker time here. Does Moose have it scouted? He does. He ducks. And now, look at that. Wow.
Nice body. Wow.
That athleticism. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're feeding him, but it works. And now Stokely Hathaway, look at him. He's like, oh my God. This is the kind of feeling I get when I found an untraceable pattern in the stock market. And now, Moose, look at that.
Implying Stokely Hathaway does his own work. Bitch, please, he has employees for that.
I know. And now, goes for just go. Oh, wait, no. Could it be Rainmaker again?
No.
No, Moose.
No, frickin'.
Nice. Wow. Now, are we going for it? No. Now another drop kick. Are you kidding me right now?
I never thought I'd see the day that I'd say this, but I almost feel like Moose's dropkick might even be more impressive than Okada's. It seems like he gets more height on it.
He got it.
And there it is. That's it.
And even Stokely Hathaway's like, what the fuck is that? And there it is.
Oh, well, I guess it's time to go back to Maui.
I have a timeshare that needs tending to.
Oh, come on. He doesn't buy timeshares. He owns timeshares. He's the one that does the renting.
Yeah, he's the one that does the suckering. He's never the sucker.
Exactly. He's at the top of that pyramid.
I bet you he finances pyramid schemes as a form of recreation. I like watching other people go bankrupt because they're not me.
Yes. He just tells 3 different people, this product is amazing. You need to tell other people about it, but also tell them to tell other people about it and about how amazing it is. And then each one of you can give me $1. And then each one of them can give you $1. And, well, let's not even kid ourselves. $1 isn't enough. Let's make it 100.
Yeah, it's going to be like, and just to start, the product's only 3 easy payments of $99.99. Just $99.99. Your kid doesn't need college, but you need this product.
I wish college only cost $300. I'd be out of debt by now.
Yeah, really. You and everybody else in this country.
Stokely Hathaway is the one charging the college funds. Stokely Hathaway is literally Sally Mae.
Oh my god. Think if Stokely Hathaway ever happened upon one of these. Like the fuck?
Well, I guess that maybe he just doesn't realize that he comes off as a total rich snob. And even if he didn't come off as one, that name comes off as one.
And those glasses, though.
Stokely Barrington Hathaway.
Oh, that's right. His middle name is Barrington, like an oil field.
Maybe we should go with Stokely Rothschild Hathaway.
Oh my god.
Or Stokely Rockefeller Hathaway.
The first time I saw Rothschild, I realized that Mr. Burns is no longer a work of fiction. Jesus
I love that for Steve Corino, they put the Mister in as his first name, and then Wrestling 3 as his last name.
Oh my god. Oh, Kevin Kelly. What are you smiling about?
You know, anytime Kevin Kelly smiles, I get this weird feeling that I'm about to be assaulted. Or at the least violated.
That's,
Oh, I think the Young Bucks are up next!
Oh my god. This is going to be a fun
never
thing.
open weight 6-man.
Yeah.
Yes! Kenny Omega and the Bucks taking on Kushida. Oh, wait, what? Is this like number one contendership? Because I know. Wait, did Omega and the Bucks win the titles?
I thought they did.
Oh, yeah, I guess they did. That's right. Because Toru Yano and the Briscoes won the titles originally, but they dropped them to Tama Tonga, Takahashi, and Fale, and then they got the titles back and dropped them to the obviously superior version of the Bullet Club, Omega and the Bucks.
I've been very proud of what Kenny Omega
back.
Yeah, one of your favorites in ROH, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we saw him earlier during the Daniels Shelley thing.
Yeah, that whole video package, hype package.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I'm very proud of Kenny Omega's leadership, what he's been able to do for the Bullet Club. But this opposition that they face in ACH, Kushida, and Matt Sydal, I mean, that's nothing to joke around with.
I kind of wish it was ACH, Sydal, and Ricochet, because Sydal and Ricochet are the IWGP Junior Tag Champs.
Yeah, that's right. Sydal and Ricochet, what a team they make. And I mean, hell, you can see it with the proof, at least as far as Matt Sydal is concerned, one half of the IWGP, to your point, Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So.
You know what, though? I bet Ricochet can't be on ROH television because of the Lucha Underground deal.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably what it is, yeah. I just thought of that. Like, yeah, of course he's not on ROH pay-per-view because, yeah, frickin' Lucha Underground, dude.
It's a worthwhile sacrifice.
I agree. It's definitely, yeah, it's worth him not being on ROH because of the fact that he's on Lucha, because Prince Puma is kind of the shit.
Yeah, just a little bit. And now we got Kushida here, who I swear I started to hate him a little bit at, I believe it was Wrestle Kingdom 10, when he had Taguchi be a part of that whole entrance, looking like Doc Brown from yeah, I mean, no eyebrows. That was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I never want to endure that again.
Yeah, that's I got to admit, I've disliked Kushida for a while longer than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't really been a fan of his ever.
I will say I kind of like that Kushida seems a little bit different from the junior heavyweights I'm used to. You know, actually employs in-ring psychology, like by mercilessly working over an arm before putting it in a Kimura lock. So he's not your run-of-the-mill junior heavyweight, but I can understand how he's not everybody's cup of tea at the same time. And here we are.
Super Kick Party!
Definitely rooting for these guys. I'll tell you what, this whole thing with AJ Styles leaving worked out best for everybody, because not only is AJ Styles in WWE and doing quite well for himself, but Kenny Omega finally gets the shine that he deserves, because he is one hell of a performer.
He's amazing.
And I don't even need to talk about the Young Bucks, because you already know how great the Young Bucks are, but I feel like people are only now just starting to find out how great Kenny Omega is.
The Young Bucks. And the Cleaner.
Exactly. Kenny Omega. He's going to clean that ring of all the trash.
I think this is Omega's first official pay-per-view on ROH.
Nice.
Because I know he's had a couple appearances over the last month or two, but I think this is his first time on one of their pay-per-views.
Yeah, and doing so as the new leader of the Bullet Club. I mean, wow.
Because who else?
Exactly. I mean, who else is going to lead the faction? Doc Gallows? I think not.
He's not even going to be with them anymore.
I know, right? So that's an impossibility regardless.
The Bullet Club got gutted.
Wait a minute, is Kenny Omega holding a shovel? Is he being cheeky?
No, it's a broom.
Okay.
He's the cleaner, John.
Well, I mean, you can clean with a shovel. You can clean the streets, when it snows. So, not necessarily wrong.
Not really cleaning though. I mean, I wouldn't really call snow dirty.
I mean, I think now we're just splitting hairs, but regardless, Kenny Omega sweeping his way to the ring.
And singing his way to the ring.
He is 32 flavors of crazy, that Kenny Omega.
And I love every single one of the flavors.
Yeah, me too, except for rum raisin. That can kind of stay in the freezer. But
that's just not a flavor that applies to Kenny Omega's levels of crazy.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fine retort you got there. Now, leaving the broom with Kevin Kelly. I don't know if I
don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, he gave it a headset. I guess so. Kevin Kelly can learn how to do commentary.
I mean, wait, what?
Well, he put a headset on the broom. So I was
That's
just
not going to teach him to do commentary, though. And plus, I'm sure he already knows how to do commentary. I don't think he needs to learn.
Well, I mean, I guess compared to Raw commentary, anybody knows how to do commentary.
And I won't. Yeah, you're right.
And it's like I had a rebuttal. I had something I could add on to that, but I think you covered all the bases. You stole home plate.
I am a little bit confused though as to why Kenny Omega is only wearing one title when he's also the IWGP Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, so okay. I figured he was, but I needed that cleared up because I did only see him with the one title.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, when you're a Kenny Omega, you don't want to be weighed down with all that gold when you got a match to focus on. So,
are they defending the titles in this match, or is this just like an exhibition kind of thing?
This seemed like an exhibition kind of thing, but if Seidel, ACH, and Kushida were to go over, I guarantee you on a New Japan show the titles would be on the line. So, I wouldn't necessarily call it a foregone conclusion that Bullet Club's winning this match.
Yeah, friggin' Kushida, man. He's like New Japan's answer to the Usos.
It's so true. And now we'll see here exactly what the game plan for each team is. I mean, with the Young Bucks, a super kick party is inevitable.
Oh, absolutely. I'm counting on it.
ACH, one of the best high flyers in the game. In fact, quite honestly, if he wasn't with ROH and he wasn't so committed, I would love to see him as part of that global cruiserweight open WWE's doing.
You know what? I don't think he's in an exclusive contract situation with ROH, so we might see him.
That would be amazing exposure for him because more eyes need to be on his talent. He's incredible.
He really is spectacular.
And Matt Seidel, it's funny. I kind of oscillate with Matt Seidel. Some days I really respect the guy's work. Other days I kind of meet it with a kind of indifference. But no doubt he's really been on his A game since getting back on the independent circuit, putting in his time at ROH and New Japan.
It's one of those things where I really like Seidel as a worker, but some of his signature offense feels really contrived.
Right, I get what you're saying.
Like, oh, here, let me catch your leg and just kind of hold it for 30 seconds while I set up the move that I'm doing.
Exactly. And now Kushida and Nick Jackson with the lockup here. Kushida with the side headlock off the ropes.
Even though you would clearly just give me an Inzagiri by now any other time, I need to get my shit in.
Exactly. And Nick Jackson and Kushida know exactly what he thinks of him. Oh, cartwheel there. Oh, ducks the kick. Oh, ducks the super kick. Both thinking drop kick.
Double drop kick, yeah. How many times has Kushida gotten to work with the Young Bucks, though?
Yeah, that's true. He has to know. Oh, wow. Okay. That's gimmick infringement, but all right.
Hey, man. When you want someone to suck it, you just got to tell them.
Exactly. And now here comes ACH. You want to talk about gimmick infringement? Get ready for some Stone Cold ACH tonight.
Hey, yeah, I hope so. I love Stone Cold ACH.
And now we got potentially a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. And no, too sweet right to the eye. Why did I think that Matt Jackson would actually want to wrestle scientifically for a change? And out right into the side headlock.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You got that right, partner. And now look at that Matt Jackson.
He's so strong.
Had his spinach today, apparently. He's feeling on top of the freaking world. And now ACH with the Cargo and the backflip and then the drop kick.
That was cool.
And another drop kick there. He's cleaning house, and then here comes the cleaner, only to get kicked in the gut. Off the ropes here. Oh, ducked. Oh, but he got caught. And Lou Thesz press.
And the punches. And the elbow drop. We're getting it. Stone Cold ACH. Stone Cold ACH.
Yeah, you're getting it full swing. You're only missing the stunner. And that might happen here, but oh, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega getting out of the way. Oh, but oh, countered.
Don't you dare tag yourself in. God damn it, Matt Sydal.
Because it's all about me.
It's all about the power.
Oh, I miss him so much. Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to complete the reference I wasn't even trying to go for?
Oh, I guess there is the Intercontinental title. Okay.
Yeah, because Kenny Omega's a boss. Double title holder, baby. That's a very privileged position to be in pro wrestling. I feel like that's such a rarity these days.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
So Kenny Omega's in an elite class, I'll tell you.
They call themselves the Elite, so that's an appropriate reference.
And now, look at this, just kind of...
Oh, what?
God, I love Kenny Omega. Just does not give a fuck.
Like, yeah, let's get into the crowd and then just slap.
It's like, you guys don't matter. None of you matter.
Of course not.
Oh, and now the Young Bucks there. Look at that, just knocking. Opposition over the apron. Matt Sydal ducks, and looked like a double Hurricane Rana there.
Yeah, dude, double Rana, and now he's going after, I think that's...
There with the drop kick. And oh my God, Kenny Omega, Jesus, that was on the ramp. Oh my God.
He is such an anime villain, and I love it.
Jesus Christ, forget about anime villain. What about Sydal's neck and back? Like, oh God. Kenny
he'll live.
Kenny Omega, I feel like you're channeling more Johnny Scumbag than I am right now. Kenny Omega in full form, and double suicide dives there from the Young Bucks, and they are feeling it. Oh my God, Matt especially, Jesus.
And of course they landed on their feet too, worth noting.
Well, I mean, they are the best tag team in the world today, at my estimation. And you don't get ability.
Definitely in the discussion.
Absolutely. I'd be shocked if they weren't in the discussion. Now, Kenny Omega, he's poised and ready to strike. Young Bucks cheering him on.
Tornator.
Oh, God. And Kenny Omega.
Kushida. Still, too.
Oh
my God.
There it is. He just cleaned house.
Kenny Omega is truly spectacular. He is so good. I can't even believe it took AJ Styles leaving for New Japan to decide to finally push him.
I know. But hey, sometimes tragedies for one end up as opportunities for another. It may have been a tragedy for New Japan, AJ's departure, but it led to the best opportunity of Kenny Omega's career, and dare I say, he's taken full advantage of it. And now, Kenny Omega back in the ring here. Him and Sydal, I believe, are legal. And now, look at this. Kenny Omega, you can tell he is just reveling in this right now. He revels in the idea. He leads Bullet Club, and he is just having the time of his life.
I would even argue the time of his career.
Yeah, certainly. I mean,
has he ever been better?
I don't think he has.
I don't think he has either.
And that's a terrifying thought. And oh God, the neck breaker combo there, the Young Bucks. And now I could do it right there, but Sydal stays in it. Sydal does stay in it, but you've got to imagine it's only going to be a matter of time. The Bullet Club keeps working over the team of Kushida, ACH, and Matt Sydal this way until it's going to be over, and you can color this one a win for the Bullet Club.
And now Nick Kushida out of the corner of your eye finally working his way back up to the apron. ACH is ready for a tag, though.
Yeah, ACH is chomping at the bit. He wants in this match. I mean, what a
New Day sucks chance.
Don't I remember a video recently circulating of the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega? And Kenny Omega was wearing like a New Day shirt because I know he's got that whole relationship with Austin Creed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they straight up challenged the New Day to a match where they would even put their 6-man tag titles on the line.
Oh, if WWE wasn't so egotistical as to, I believe Triple H would want to make that match happen, but not Vince, and that's the shame.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Triple H would see the business opportunity where Vince would be like, "We're WWE, damn it, we don't acknowledge anyone else." And
we aren't just the top game in town. We're the only game in town. Damn it.
Exactly, monopolies for the win. I
it.
know. And Kenny Omega, how smart is Kenny Omega, Ashton?
Pretty freaking smart, if I do say so myself.
Even though Nick Jackson had a pretty firm front face lock, Kenny Omega not leaving it to chance. If that's not veteran instinct at work, I don't know what is.
IIDSSM.
Exactly. Now, just degrading. I said, Seidel there with the kick to the arm. And hell, Kushida's probably smiling a little bit. Seidel doing him some favors. We can get that Kimura lock in later.
Oh,
Nick Jackson. Oh, and there's the kick to the gut.
Yeah, that kick.
Oh, Seidel.
Leg drop.
Counter.
No.
Nice back.
Oh, my God.
And Seidel now rocked. And now Nick Jackson.
Literally hear the elbow make contact with the cheekbone.
Oh, but then Seidel, though, with the kick. The free kick. And now both Kushida and ACH are just dying, seething. Just to get in and here we go. Here we go. Kushida got the tag. Kick to the head of Kenny Omega. These two no strangers to each other. They've had battles over the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. I know what a kick to the arm there again, and Nick Jackson softening it up. Handspring, elbow. Beautifully done. Kushida feeling it here. Oh, but Matt Jackson. I'll tell you, that's the beautiful thing about the Bullet Club. They are everywhere at once. And miscommunication there. I know Kushida step up Enziguri there to Kenny Omega.
He rolled him over. He's not even going to go for a pin. He wants to finish the job.
Exactly. And now,
backbreaker.
Backbreaker there. I gotta tell you, Ashton, a lot of pressure on Kenny Omega. I mean, he's had great success thus far. Oh, what a dive there by Kushida. But I was getting ready to say, I mean, you know, they've got the junior trios tag team titles, you know, and Kenny Omega is the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, but
it's not even a junior title, dude. It's just the never openweight 6-man titles.
I stand corrected. Never openweight 6-man titles. You know, Kenny Omega is a dual champion, but you have to think if he lost here, it'd be a pretty embarrassing loss for Kenny Omega after having so much momentum. And Kushida there telling Omega to suck it. Wow. And yet, conversely,
all honor goes out the window when the Bullet Club is involved, and yet the Young Bucks are still baby faces in Ring of Honor for some reason.
Oh, and that moonsault in Kenny Omega.
Into the Kimura.
Into the Kimura. And I was just getting ready to ask you, Ashton, I mean, you have to figure if Kushida or ACH or Matt Sydal, if they were able to actually pin or make submit Kenny Omega, in this match, that would probably put them in line for an IWGP Intercontinental Championship opportunity, or at least a never openweight 6-man tag title match. And
I mean, well, if they would pin Omega, it would definitely put him in line for an Intercontinental title shot.
Yeah, certainly.
I just doubt it'll happen, but I mean, yeah, it would definitely be nice.
And now the gut
Powerbomb!
Powerbomb, beautiful form. 2. And Kushida just barely. That was a weak kick out though, Ash. I don't know how much Kushida has left.
Yeah.
Because between that triple team and that power bomb, Kushida expended, I think, a lot of energy just staying in this match.
And now he's smart too, though, that he rolled over onto his stomach so that Kenny Omega couldn't go for another pin.
Hey, this isn't Kushida's first. And now could it be the Dragon Suplex?
Yeah, it looked like he definitely wanted it, but Kushida fought his way out.
Nice back.
But that chop.
Kenny Omega with the chop. The spinning like discus forearm.
Oh my God, the knee from Omega. Oh, but the Pele.
Kushida with the Pele. Kenny Omega sinks. And now ACH. He is just frothing at the mouth. He wants to get in this match. ACH
Come
can
on,
be a difference
ACH.
maker. Matt Jackson got the tag, and so did ACH. Nice thrust there. Now he gets in the ring. Drop kick to Kenny Omega. Good God. Ducks the clothesline. Shoves Matt into Nick.
Springboard or no? Penalty kick!
Oh, God. Took Kenny Omega's face off, and now...
Step through, complete shot.
Wow, and then the kip up. Oh, my God, ACH is feeling it.
Did I actually... That's a complete shot, right?
That is correct. Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I think we're going to get a double stomp here.
Oh, you're probably right. Double stomp upcoming. No!
But he rolls through. No. No super kick for you, Matt Jackson. Stunner!
He got the stunner.
One,
Cover.
two, and Nick Jackson
Oh,
breaks
Nick
it up.
Jackson right in there. And Matt Sydal tried to neutralize Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson throws him out first. And now Nick, shoulder thrust of his own there. And now,
Sunset flip. Oh, no, face buster.
face buster there. Springboard.
And then the moonsault. Oh, but he missed the moonsault, and then...
Oh!
He super kicked his brother, and then Sydal with the knee to the face. But Omega with a super kick.
Once again, I mean, he's called the cleaner for a reason, always taking care of business. But Kushida, wow, double kick there.
Double wheel kick, they call that.
And ACH, could it be a Fosbury flop? No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
It's just as spectacular, but it's not a Fosbury flop.
ACH, probably one of the best athletes I've ever seen in ROH, at least. I mean, this is incredible. Look at this.
I never realized how much I wanted it until now, but I have a new dream match.
Yeah.
ACH versus Aerostar.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Maybe even not a dream match, maybe a dream team.
And now Matt Jackson here is just feeling the brunt of everybody's fury right now, and ACH again.
Double foot stomp.
He got him. He got it this time.
Got him.
2. And Matt Jackson kicks out.
He's in a lot of pain, but he was able to kick out. He's not knocked out or anything.
And if there was ever a time for this team of Sydal, ACH, and Kushida to capitalize, now is that time. I think that was a bulldog there by Facebuster, excuse me, by Sydal. Oh my God. He got it. Oh, Kushida caught that one. Oh, what a straight right that looked like.
Punch, yeah.
And another one.
Oh my God.
Oh, now Matt Jackson.
Super. No.
Wow. Oh,
he missed that time, though.
Suck it. Punch.
Suck it.
Here we go.
Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it.
Oh, and down.
Kushida's fist is in almost as much pain as Matt Jackson's face.
Exactly. I mean, that was 3 straight punches. Oh, but now they're all up. Triple super kick. Yes.
You nailed that, yeah.
Wow. Could it be triple super kick again? No, wait.
Double.
Sydal caught it. What a kick to the head.
That was a
super kick by Matt Jackson. What is even going on?
Oh, he went for the step through complete shot again. Missed.
Double super kicks. I can't even keep up. And now what's happening here? Oh, the enemy corner. That is not where Matt Sydal wants to be. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, what an elbow there. And now Matt Jackson sets
into a kick. Wow.
Yeah, cannonball by Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson with the kick, and now, man, could it be 450? No, sent on. Oh, wow.
Didn't they used to do a 450?
I feel like they did. That's why I always miscall that move anymore, because I forget that it's a sent on now. And could it be?
Dragon. Oh, Jesus.
Snapdragon suplex. Oh, God. And yeah, Kenny Omega, his expression completely changed. I think he feels like the end is near here.
I'm sure Todd Chrisley would be proud that Kenny Omega just had his Snapdragon snapping.
Yeah, really. Oh, too sweet. Triple
and they're dead.
It's over.
Sydal. Just pin him, yeah.
Back at that, too. No!
God. And even if he wouldn't have kicked out, ACH was there for the save.
Yeah, where the hell did ACH come from? Gets tossed out again, though. I feel like you just prolonged the inevitable. Because how the hell is Matt Sydal going to fight out of this? And where the hell is Kushida?
I was just going to say, that's the question right there. Where is Kushida?
I just saw Kushida walking by. He needs to get it together here. And now Fireman's
going to be a more bang for your buck variation? I think, oh my God.
And now, knees up. Knees up by Sydal. And then, look at that.
Jumping Enziguri. And then, what's he going to do here?
Belly to
Northern Lights? No.
Belly to whoa!
Moonsault slam.
Wow. And now Kushida in. He didn't get a tag. He's not legal, but ACH.
ACH has a pretty scary 450.
450 and the moonsault. Oh, that could do it there. Matt Sydal, though, still legal. He needs to get the pin.
He's going for it. That's going to get broken up.
Oh, and it got, you're right, got broken up. If Kushida and ACH had only played better defense, this match would have been over. That would have been a huge upset at my estimation.
It would have, yeah.
Oh, my God. And Kushida now going to
Kushida going after Omega. No, my God.
Wow. The power of, oh, God.
Oh, Tombstone.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, and that actually distracted Matt Sydal, who was on the top rope long enough for Nick Jackson to give him a Oh my God! For Nick Jackson to knock him off the top rope and crotch him, and then he goes over and it's a penalty kick on ACH. I think we're about to get a Meltzer driver or something of that variant.
Yeah, this match is over.
Oh, the assisted spike the assisted spike tombstone.
Oh my God. Oh, Seidel, just end it. Just end it. Oh,
It
God.
was a Meltzer driver. Oh my God! But now Omega's gonna pick him up and do a Styles Clash.
What an arrogant prick! No, no,
he's gonna finish him off with the one winged angel.
There. Oh wow, done. And look at that, like a good captain sharing the spoils. Triple cover, 3 count.
Yep. Wow.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you something.
I love the Styles Clash tease, though. I will say that.
Say what you will about AJ Styles leaving the Bullet Club, folks. I honestly, and this may be a controversial statement, it may have never been better than when Kenny Omega took the reins, because I'll tell you, this looks like a revitalized Bullet Club to me.
It's like AJ Styles was the heart and soul of the Bullet Club, but he also kept them merciful.
It's like he was holding them back, really, in the end.
No, he wasn't holding them back. He was keeping them from being pure evil, which Kenny Omega is. So now the Bullet Club is starting to reflect that.
Well, I mean, the reflection's looking pretty damn golden in my estimation. Look at all those titles. I mean, Kenny Omega, again.
They had all the titles when AJ was the leader, too. Don't act like he was holding them back.
Well, I mean, that's true, but I mean, they lost.
At least AJ had the world title, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kenny Omega might get there. I don't think it would be smart for anybody to put a ceiling on Kenny Omega. I think a world title might just be in his future. He has never been better than he is right now. That is insane to me. They punctuated that match strong. And oh, look at that. What an image. Wow.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Good luck to anybody who thinks they can stop that team, because I'll tell you, the way they finished.
Where's the Intercontinental title, Kenny?
Oh, wow. Speaking of tag team action.
Yeah, All Night Express taking on War Machine.
I'll tell you, who do you got in this match?
I think War Machine's going to retain.
I think this is War Machine's time. I said it when they won the tag titles, and I don't think they're going to lose them so easily either, but this is how they became #1 contenders. I believe you and I actually saw this match, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I remember picking All Night Express.
Yeah.
To win, and I was actually shocked that they pulled it off. I was more shocked that I was right rather than they pulled it off. I'll put it that way.
I was surprised that you were right too, because I think I actually picked the Young Bucks in that match.
Right. And I'll tell you, that was a big win for them. And then, of course, this is how, if I'm not mistaken, I was going to say this is how they won the tag titles. And yes, I believe it was this match. And, no, actually, this is a separate match. I guess this was maybe like jeez, what the hell is going on? Kenny King pulling the referee. I guess All Night Express may be working heel in this match. Interesting.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I think it's a good move. Kenny King is a phenomenal heel from what I've seen. Red Titus, I'm not so sure about because I've never seen him work heel, but I'll take anybody's word for it that he's good at it. So.
Yeah. Oh, Red Titus is a way, way, way better heel than he is a face.
Right. Yeah, War Machine, I mean, they won the championships decisively against the Kingdom. I believe that same night, actually, that All Night Express became the #1 contenders.
I think you're right, yeah. And by the way, just to kind of reaffirm what I was saying before, whenever Rhett Titus is a babyface, it always feels very disingenuous to me. But when he's a heel, it's pretty freaking good.
Nice. I'll tell you,
I think Kenny Omega can pull off either side, or Kenny King rather can pull off any side and make it work. But Rhett Titus is definitely better as a heel.
Well, here's the thing: as a performer in ring, I think Kenny King can work either side because he's just so fun that it would be natural to see that he would get cheered. From a charisma standpoint and promos, from what I've seen, he is such a good heel. So I'm glad to see him back on the heel side of life.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, All Night Express, I like this heel edge. You know, I know I've been condoning referees, and I even got a little hot at Kenny Omega for mocking AJ Styles, but I like a team that has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder like All Night Express has demonstrated. You know what? It is War Machine's time, and I wouldn't be surprised if they retain, but subjectively, I think I'm going to go All Night Express. I'd like to see them capture the gold. I think we need a team with a little bit of swagger holding those titles. Yeah. Kenny King saying it's their time, and it just might be.
You don't think War Machine has swagger?
I think War Machine has dominance and raw power, which is just as scary, and I think takes you just as far, if not farther. I mean, they dominated the Kingdom, and you want to talk about swagger? I mean, the Kingdom had it in spades. Didn't do them much good to retain the titles when it counted. So, I'll
That
tell
is
you
true.
something. I mean, War
Red
Machine.
Titus looks ripped.
Yeah, I mean, they look to be in great shape. I mean, they came back together. I believe when they returned, they actually faced the Briscoes. It was an open challenge match, and they've just been on a roll ever since. You know, took the Briscoes to the limit. I think they even won that match, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
They won that match. They won the number one contendership. So really, if you look at it, I mean, I don't want to say that momentum is on the side of All Night Express because, again, War Machine are the freaking champions. You know, winning the titles, I don't know how much more momentum you can get than winning the championship in your respective division.
Yeah, but the All Night Express definitely does have momentum. It's just not necessarily more than War Machine, but they do have it.
Exactly. And look at War Machine here. They look ready to go.
They look like a couple of freaking war machines. They look like they are ready for war.
They do. I mean, look at that. That's a different getup than what I'm used to for War Machine. They got the face paint, everything. And here we go. We're not
wow, right out the bell. Yeah, that's crazy.
Not going to bother with Code of Honor or any of that crap. No need to be disingenuous when it's all about the ROH World Tag Team titles. Let's not make it be about anything more than what it is. And now, man, I'll tell you.
Hanson taking it in with Rhett Titus, and I think it's Ray Rowe, right?
Yeah, it's Ray Rowe.
Ray Rowe taking it to Kenny King.
Oh, Kenny King there. What a forearm there.
That looked almost like an elbow shot to me.
So, Ashton, I'm guessing by your analysis, I said objectively I'm picking War Machine. Are you the same, or do you actually think All Night Express can pull out an upset?
I'm picking War Machine. I think that the All Night Express are kind of a really, really good team just to kind of, you know, get some momentum behind War Machine. You know what though? I don't know. They might put the titles on ANX because how hot they've been lately.
It's just
look at Rowe though.
Rowe just hanging on to Kenny King. And what's this here? Oh, meeting of the minds. Oh God.
Oh, that would hurt so bad.
Rowe and Hanson just don't give it out. And I'm telling you, if they can get through ANX, I will say this: if they can get through ANX, who I think are a legitimate threat, you know, to one of their first, I think, really big title defenses. And again, I could be wrong because, as we've said repeatedly, we don't keep our finger on the pulse the best with ROH. But if they could get past ANX, it just reaffirms the feeling I had the night they won the titles. That's that War Machine are going to be champions for a long, long time. I mean, you look at this team and you just question who the hell can stand up to them and stop them. ANX might be the answer, though. And I'll tell you, Hanson. Oh, my God, why?
I gotta say, if ANX doesn't get the job done, I think the House of Truth has a really good shot.
Yeah, I think you may have a point there. Look at Rhett Titus. Oh, God, he got caught by Rowe. And now, oh, God.
Wow.
I mean, Rhett Titus' face tells a better story than any words I could articulate ever could. And now Kenny King there with the drop kick to Rowe.
That was beautiful.
And now my question, oh, my God, how the hell did he even go through that table? I think Hanson just launched him.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
I think we're about to get a replay.
I think we're about to. Oh my God! It was a back body drop through the table. Good God. These two. I mean, Ashton, I got to ask you, because you have a great analytical mind, and I feel like you give good opinions. I mean, what's the weakness of War Machine? I mean, what do you do to even try and get an edge on these guys? Because
last a long time, make them run out of breath.
So you think it's a war of attrition then in every title defense?
I think so. I think it has to be against guys this size. You just kind of have to turn your body into a sponge and try and absorb everything they throw at you and try not to lose in the first 10, 15 minutes or so and hope that they sort of start to wear out a little bit.
So, I mean, not to be all cheeky about your analysis, but more or less what you're saying is it's like riding a mechanical bull. You just got to last as long as you can and hope for the best. I mean, that's more or less what it comes down to. You got to survive until you find your opening, until they wear themselves out. Oh, God, Rhett Titus.
Yeah, but the difference is, it's also the mechanical bull doesn't have an off switch. You just have to wait for the battery to run out.
Exactly. Oh, God. But, I mean, what's scary about War Machine, Ash, is that these aren't just like two big oafs that just do punch, slam, splash. I mean, they've got a genuine athleticism
Oh,
to
absolutely. They're athletes, but they're also very large human beings. And the bigger you are, the faster you tire out.
I will say, I do think this is a mistake as well, as crazy as it may be for me to say that, given, who's bringing in the weapons. I do think that War Machine, they can't let their anger cloud their judgment here. They've got to stick to the task
really,
at
if
hand.
you think about it, they're much more likely to get beaten by chairs than they are to get beaten by the ANX by themselves.
Exactly.
So if these chairs get used on them, it's a mistake.
Now they're pointing at the other chair there. Oh, God, they're going to play human ping pong there with Rhett Titus.
See?
The chair. But look at Kenny King, and there's the reversal right there.
Rhett Titus.
Just like we talked about.
There's Kenny King.
And right in the other chair. And notice too, Ashton, they've isolated the numbers because now they can isolate Hanson just like they isolated Rowe, and then they can pick which one they really want to work on. Oh, God. ANX. You know what? Again, I said it during their entrance. Oh, God, Rowe's still fighting. But then, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's when the numbers are really
kick. God,
beautiful by Kenny King.
Rhett
Titus with the drop kick.
I despise the fact that he never made it to WWE. He was on Tough Enough. That's how he got into the business, too. He was on Tough Enough, and now he's here.
Well, you know what? I would have loved to have seen a guy like Kenny King. And in NXT, I would have loved to have seen him, be a part of that system. Hell, Rhett Titus, the same. My first exposure with Rhett Titus was a Force One show. He faced Sami Callihan for the world title. I thought that was a great matchup. But I've never seen Rhett Titus like this, and I gotta say, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it, brother. Because Rhett Titus worked babyface that night. I've never seen him go to these depths. And he's got handed a trash can.
Really good heel.
Oh, Hanson just got covered with that trash can. It is all ANX right now, and nice back elbow. And just a straight shot there, and now Kenny King
the axe kick.
Spinning heel. That was an axe kick. I was going to say spinning heel kick. Now double cover, that's smart, but still only a 2 count. Hell, they are just letting them get away with everything. Chairs, trash cans, everything. So you might as well just do everything you possibly can.
I thought I could have sworn this was a fight without honor.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Well, then we're only just getting started then, if that's the case. Good God. And now, Rhett Titus and Kenny King. You couldn't ask for a better situation for the challengers, Ashton. They've isolated
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus. He's up. Oh, God. Spinning sidewalk slam. And now Rowe is back in. Oh, God.
And Rowe is strong enough to do that.
Oh my God. Oh. I think Rhett Titus is now never going to know again what it's like to have a stomach. Oh, God.
To breathe.
Yeah, oh, God, no. No freaking way. And Rhett Titus, though. See, and that's the danger of double team moves of that style. And Rhett Titus exploited it.
Vulnerable, yeah. Oh, my God, that swinging power slam.
Oh, my God, but he's handling it by himself. What does that say about the tag team champion? But Kenny King using that speed advantage.
Oh, the cartwheel into. Oh, look at that though.
Kenny King saw it coming, I think. And now Rowe. Oh, caught the arm.
Kenny King lands on his feet. Oh, and then.
Oh, the knee. Jesus.
Dude, Kenny King. Oh my God.
And now Rowe setting up the chair.
I want to be super happy right now, but I'm just angry that Kenny King never made it big.
Oh, God, that was almost like a famouser by Rhett Titus. I can understand. I think Kenny King is actually, even with all his success, one of the most underrated in the game today. Just really a guy.
I'm saying, he's so good. I feel like all I really want out of life now is to see, a 30-minute match between Kenny King and somebody else who's really, really good and credible.
Oh, wow. Hanson there. Double clothesline. And now, War Machine. Oh, God, that was almost like a Superman punch by Rowe. Oh, it's over. If they get this.
They got it.
Oh, done.
2, 3.
No!
Another example? Oh, my God.
Wow.
I think that's the same ref from the TV title match that did the same thing.
That was War Machine's tag team finisher, if I'm not mistaken, and Kenny King just kicked out. I don't believe that. Wow, Rhett Titus going to try and take out Rowe here. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe ANX is going to ride this momentum all the way to the tag. Oh, God. Oh, God, the chair. Oh, Kenny King,
Oh.
how smart. How
Oh,
smart is Kenny King?
oh my
Through
God.
the table. Oh.
Oh my
Ashton, this could be ANX's chance.
You're right. This might actually be their win. This might be their night.
I mean, Ashton, what does it do psychologically to the tag team champions? And that was literally their best shot that they had. And Kenny King kicked out. And now you have no partner if you're Rowe to stand on. Oh, God. The ANX here might just, they smell blood in the water. This could be it. Oh, Rowe, though, still trying to fight. What a shot there.
Rowe is handling these guys by himself.
Rowe's got to balance his game. I don't think Hanson's going to make it for the rest of this match, personally. I could be wrong. He hasn't even moved. I mean, you can see it out of the corner. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, crap.
Now this is ANX's double team finisher. How tough is Rowe?
Blockbuster power bomb.
Is that going to be it?
1, 2, and he kicks out.
Oh, he does. He stays alive. Wow.
Wow.
How tough are the tag team champions?
Ray Rowe proving his toughness.
Hanson now starting to stir a little bit. That could have been ANX's best shot, and now they've got to be doubting themselves a little bit. Man, I thought they had this thing. They scored a huge momentum boost, sending Hanson through that table. And now they've still got Rowe isolated. I don't know if I agree with Rhett Titus leaving Kenny King in the ring to grab another weapon, because you see Hanson starting to stir. Oh, it's a ladder. Oh, dear God.
What? Oh, wow.
I mean, what else?
You know what, though? Let's bring it back to War Machine making that first mistake by introducing chairs to the match in the first place. They ended up coming out of the losing side of that exchange, and they really have only ever gotten momentum back once since then.
Yeah, but I don't think they know that Hanson
crap.
recovered. Oh, suicide dive. Good God.
By Hanson. All like 320 pounds of him.
Oh, but look at Kenny King. The power of Kenny. Oh, I know he's. Oh, Rowe slid out. Oh, he fell down anyway, but Kenny King slumped. I mean, everybody's just expended so much energy. And now.
Oh, another capoeira kick there by Kenny King. He's
that athleticism by Kenny King. Kenny King this time, he won't be denied.
How old do you think Kenny King is, John?
Isn't he like in his 30s by now, like 33?
34, yeah, close.
Oh, God. Well, Kenny King's done.
I think this is definitely it.
Oh, unless Rhett Titus. No, there's no way he's going to counter this.
No, it's over.
No way he's going to counter this. There it is. Count it. 1, 2, 3 count.
Hanson retains.
I'll tell you what an effort, though, by ANX.
Yeah, that was a fight.
That was. I mean, you couldn't have made any more of a difference than sending Hanson to that table and leaving Rowe by himself. And Rowe really turned out to be the difference maker because of that slam to Kenny King through the ladder. And then they do this again, this time to Rhett Titus. Double pin for just really putting some stank on it there. And that's it. They retain. I'm telling you, folks, we just got to see the endurance, the defensive capabilities of War Machine, and seeing them, I reiterate the question, who the hell is going to stop this team?
Yeah, the only reason I said House of Truth earlier is because I feel like if there's any one man in all of ROH that can match their power, it's Donovan Dijak.
Exactly. Donovan Dijak definitely does have the power. Maybe he could negate War Machine, but now we are
Main
here.
event time, baby.
For the ROH World Championship.
That's not why it's the main event, though. It's the main event because Adam freaking Cole is in it.
Who we're getting seen featured first? Adam Cole, baby! I love it. I love it. And he knows how great he is. Beat Kyle O'Reilly at the last big show that you and I covered. And really showed everybody that he belongs in the Ring of Honor World title picture. But then you look at Jay Lethal. How good has Jay Lethal been? I mean, even before winning the ROH World title, but just as the world champion, Jay Lethal has just been one of the best in the game today, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's amazing.
But
he's been a champion, just kind of generically a champion in Ring of Honor for, I think, like 2 years now.
Exactly. And hey, I mean, this may be one of the few times that I do it, but I got to give props to Kyle O'Reilly as well. It seemed like he had Jay Lethal beat, but when Adam Cole screwed him out of the ROH World title, he finally gets back in the dance tonight. So this moment's got to mean the world to Kyle O'Reilly and just an exceptional technician. a great submission specialist, and a guy that knows he is on the cusp of being the ROH champion of the world. I'll tell you, a lot of factors at play here. Adam Cole's beaten Kyle O'Reilly. Jay Lethal's beaten Kyle O'Reilly, but both by cheating. You know, Kyle O'Reilly is a guy that I think he could beat both of these men legitimately. And, you know, that's really the question here.
Jay Lethal has held a championship, whether it's the television title, the world title, or both, since April 4th, 2014.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. You're talking close now to 2 years. That is unbelievable. Wow. And Jay Lethal, though, I mean, he still has the swagger about him. He knows how good he is. And that's what I think is the danger of Jay Lethal. You know, Ashton, I see a lot of guys, and you've mentioned it too, so I know I'm not talking out of my ass, at least not entirely. You have a lot of world champions in the game. You know, they say how great they are, how wonderful they are, and yet they always need some kind of an assist. They always need something to win. But Jay Lethal lately, at least from what we've seen of him, takes care of his business, you know, on his own. I mean, he's really been an exceptional world champion. He walks it like he talks it, to quote Enzo Amore.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he rarely goes a full match without some kind of distraction from Truth Martini and or the rest of the House of Truth, but typically they get kicked out before they can be the deciding factor in the match.
And I mean, Ashton, I gotta ask you, I mean, you and I both have had vested interests in this feud. You think about Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole both in the same world title match. Is Kyle O'Reilly going to be more concerned with winning the title or hurting Adam Cole? Do you think that's going to be a problem for Kyle O'Reilly?
You know, that might be what causes Jay Lethal to retain.
I think Jay Lethal is going to capitalize on the existing tensions between former, you know, Future Shock teammates, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. I think he's going to exploit them to their fullest possible advantage, and that's how he's going to walk out the world champion. Look, I'd love to say, and I'd love to get in my Adam Cole mode, and I'm sure I will as the match progresses, that Adam Cole is going to be a 2-time ROH world champion. But this is just the Jay Lethal era right now, and we're all living in it. I mean, and I think it'd be a great moment for ROH, their 14th anniversary, to kind of put a new face on it in Kyle O'Reilly. I feel like he's been so close. I know you felt the same. But Jay Lethal, he's just got a vice grip on that title.
You know, you look at Kyle O'Reilly and you look at Adam Cole and you look at Jay Lethal and you notice one really big thing sticks out about Kyle O'Reilly, and that's his ears.
Yeah.
No, literally, they stick out more than the other two.
Here I'm thinking.
I think he has like really hardcore cauliflower ear on both of his ears, because that looks like his ears look like they would be in pain right now.
Right, and here comes the man that should be ROH world champion.
Like Kyle O'Reilly basically has Brock Lesnar ears, except they stick out more.
Adam Cole, baby. And does he look ready to regain the ROH world title or what?
Yes, he does. And he also has the best theme song in the world probably right now.
Yeah, and look, I gotta say something a little personal here. I mean, you guys know I've often jokingly bragged about the fact that I'm friends with Adam Cole on Facebook. Don't get it twisted, though. He doesn't interact with a plebeian like me. He's got better things to do. But I see him talk all the time on his Twitter and on his Facebook how he should be ROH world champion, how he is going to get back in the limelight. Well, this is your chance, Adam. All the chips are on the table. It is you, it is O'Reilly, and it is Lethal. Can Adam Cole make the moment now? Can he regain the ROH world title? Because look, Ashton, I mean, I could joke Adam Cole, baby, and indeed, I believe he's one of the best in the business, one of the best heels in the business. But does he have the goods to beat both Jay Lethal and Kyle O'Reilly in the same matchup? I say yes, but my God, it's not going to be easy.
You know, I don't know what venue they're in right now. It might be Vegas, but wherever they are, I'm extremely disappointed in the lack of streamers for Adam Cole. There were so few.
I agree. I mean, his glorious presence, I mean, let's be frank, deserves all the streamers. But, I mean, if you want to talk about a guy that probably does have the support of Las Vegas, Kyle O'Reilly. I'll never forget the promo he cut. He was seething. Called Adam Cole a son of a bitch. He said, you cost me the ROH World Championship. You said you were proud of me. You said it was my moment, but you stole it from me. He said, you decided to chase the Dragon, Cole. Now it's up to you to decide what happens next. And Kyle O'Reilly, he has got to be coming into this match with that memory just burned in his mind, just carved into his heart before he comes in and just competes against both of these guys. I think he's going to whoop Adam Cole's ass, and I think Jay Lethal's just going to look for that opening. I think he's going to be consumed by anger. I mean, that's just how I see it. And here comes the champion.
Jay Lethal's television championship reign was ridiculous. He held that title for almost twice as long as anybody else who's ever had a reign with that title. He held it for 567 days, and he not only did he hold it for not quite, but almost double the length as anyone else that's ever held it, but he had more than triple the amount of defenses as anybody else.
And look at that world title around his waist. And Ashton, you talk about defenses. I think Jay Lethal's ROH World Television reign proved two things. One, that he's one of the best wrestlers in the world today. And two, that he's ready to be a world champion in really, in my mind, any organization. And you want to talk about the men that he beat? Let's go over some of the men that he beat. Matt Taven, who could forget that rivalry? He beat Alberto El Patron when he was traveling the world, not really settling on a place yet. I remember he beat him. He beat Matt Sydal. And ultimately, the biggest win, I'm sure, in Jay Lethal's career, at least as far as ROH goes, he beat Jay Briscoe when all the gold was at stake and when it really mattered. And he did it clean. And that's the crazy thing. Yep. Jay Lethal didn't need anybody's help that night because when it came down to the final few minutes, when it really mattered, Jay Lethal showed the ability he possessed, and he's been carrying it ever since. And Jay Lethal, I mean, you look at his influences, Macho Man, Ric Flair, all those, and I'm telling you, he's just got that same chip on his shoulder that those guys had. Particularly Flair. That comes to mind when I see Jay Lethal speak about how he's the world champion, how he's the man. And I just look at Jay Lethal. It makes me think of an old Harley Race promo that I'm quite fond of. He's clutching the NWA title, and he says, "You're going to have to kill me to take this from me. This is everything to me." And I think Jay Lethal imposes that same meaning on the ROH World title.
John, if you look at, and I know that we're talking about the world title right now, but I'm thinking about the television title just because of how great Jay Lethal's reign was. He's actually a two-time television champion, and if you take all of the combined days that he held the television title, and you compare that to the total amount of days that the television title has existed, Jay Lethal has been the television champion for 36.5% of the television title's existence.
That's crazy. That is absolute insanity to me. And that's just one man taking up all that stock.
Yeah.
Think about that, people. Think about that. I mean, that, and all these men can claim to have dominance in one way or another. Look, Adam Cole.
Nobody else has held the title more than like 13.5%. He was at 36.5%.
Right. But I mean, you want to talk about dominance. Kyle O'Reilly's known dominance in the tag division. He's won like so much tag team gold with Bobby Fish. I mean, New Japan, ROH, they are a decorated team. Kyle O'Reilly won single success, as does Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish unsuccessful in the opener tonight at the ROH 14th anniversary for the World Television title. Adam Cole, he's been to that mountaintop before. You see Jay Lethal with that world title. Adam Cole knows what that tastes like. And, Ashton, it's very telling to me that the ROH World title is all that Adam Cole can think to talk about, because literally 95% of his posts, and I'm just telling you as a guy that observes it on the day-to-day, is about how he's going to get back that ROH World title. And it's just got to be that when you've tasted it once, you want nothing else than to taste it over and over and over again. Well, Adam Cole has his chance tonight. Is it going to be enough? Can he take it? I'm very intrigued by this match. Who is going to emerge from this with that world title in hand?
I'll also throw this out there. There have only ever been two-time Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champions in that belt's career, in its lifetime. That being Austin Aries and Jay Briscoe. Adam Cole has an opportunity to become the third man to do that tonight.
Yeah, and make it a trifecta. I mean, and you want to talk about an elite club. When you say only two men have been two-time champions, I mean, that's exclusivity to just the highest level. And Jay Lethal. I mean, Ash, I got to ask you, if you're Jay Lethal, you saunter in here, you've got your swagger, you've got your smile on your face, you've got the House of Truth in tow. I mean, are you feeling confident, or are you really still scared that your odds, I mean, if you look at it from a statistical standpoint, you only have a 33% chance of retaining your title here?
If you want the truth, John, I'm surprised Jay Lethal is even trying to take the fight to these guys. If I was him, I would just back out and let them go at it.
I completely agree. Oh, what a kick there by Kyle O'Reilly. And now these two resume their issues like you and I predicted even before the matchup during the damn video package.
But Jay Lethal is letting his pride get in the way. He keeps on going after these guys and getting punched and kicked and stuff. Just let them go at it, man. Look at that. Look, that's 3 times in a row now that he's tried to break up their little issues and gotten punched or kicked for it. And now he finally goes in, but now he gets double teamed by them.
Oh, and now look at this. Oh, wow. Almost like a inadvertent Future Shock reunion, taking care of Jay Lethal.
Yeah, they're
and now
trying
they
to
go
take
right
Jay
back.
Lethal out of it so that they can continue beating on each other. Jay Lethal, you're supposed to be a smart dude. Stay out of this. Let them do what they want to do. And if you ever see one of them go for a pin, break it up.
You know, Ashton, I'm not going to lie. I completely agree with everything you're saying, so you're not wrong from a logical point of view, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't respect Jay Lethal for at least trying to take the fight and trying to differentiate himself from his contemporaries that would have, enacted that exact same strategy. I think Jay Lethal, you called it pride. I think Jay Lethal really believes he's the best, and now look at this. Now he's really taking it to Adam Cole. He's not stopped. Jay Lethal could have just taken a break. He could have just picked his spot, and I feel like for the sake of his title, he should. But Jay Lethal,
Kyle O'Reilly just landed flat on his face.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. And now it's down to Jay Lethal and Adam Cole. And this is a matchup that I get asked about on Twitter quite a lot. Oh, John, who would come out on top? And I would always say Adam Cole. But if I'm really being serious and objective, I'm not sure. Jay Lethal is just at his absolute best, but Adam Cole is a guy, I think his hunger. I'm going to make a controversial statement. I think Adam Cole may be the hungriest man in that ring. Because Jay Lethal, he's there. He's on the mountaintop. And, I think when you're there for a certain amount of time, complacency starts to set in. You feel like nothing's really a threat anymore.
Yeah.
But Adam Cole thinks about that world title so much. He is obsessed with it. He's so obsessed with it, he couldn't bear the thought of Kyle O'Reilly having it. I mean, think about that. It's just so telling how badly Adam Cole wants to get back there. Now look at that. Leaps over. And now Adam Cole kick to the gut. And, oh, wait a minute here. Kyle O'Reilly waist lock. Could it be the German? No. Adam Cole fights out of it. Another kick to the gut there, Lethal. Could it be a fisherman? Oh, there it is. Oh, God.
Suplex. Wow. Jay Lethal definitely got the worst of that.
Yeah, he did, because he's out of the ring. He's out of the equation, and Adam Cole kicks out. Adam Cole kicks out.
That's why Jay Lethal needs to stay out of it and let these guys go at it. They hate each other enough, Jay. Take advantage of that.
And, I mean, Ashton, if you're... well, I'll ask you a question in a second here. We got a lot of hot action going on here. And now Adam Cole...
leg trap German.
Oh, shades of Asuka. Nice leg trap German there by Adam Cole. Got some nice height on that, too. It reminds me, she shoots the half.
Somebody alert the internet, Adam Cole to NXT. Brock Vaughn!
Brock Vaughn,
baby!
Brock Vaughn, baby! I love it, brother. I love it. But yeah, I mean, if you're Truth Martini, are you getting a little angry with Jay Lethal here that he's trying to just incessantly stick his nose in this match? I mean,
I would definitely be in his ear telling him to just stay out of it.
Oh, and now look at Fireman's Carry counter here. Kyle O'Reilly, right on the knee.
Ushigoroshi.
I was going to say, Ash, it seemed like Kyle O'Reilly had control of the arm, but I guess Adam Cole was able to free himself, and now just grounding Kyle O'Reilly. But I don't really know if I agree with this, Ash. I think in a triple threat, you have to have a sense of urgency. Adam Cole was slowing the match down, knowing that Jay Lethal's still a factor. I don't know if that's the right move. And now Jay Lethal coming back in.
Just getting rid of Adam Cole.
And now,
kick.
Try a beautiful.
And now he's one-on-one with O'Reilly.
And now, yeah, and this is a matchup.
O'Reilly before.
Yeah, but with Adam Cole's help, that's the big thing here.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's getting Adam Cole's help. Adam Cole's going after O'Reilly a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I thought he was going for a dragon sleeper there, but he hit an inverted DDT.
Yeah, hooks the leg there. 2, kick out. And I'll tell you, Kyle O'Reilly staying in this thing. Kyle O'Reilly again. I just think back to just the anger in his voice. He knew he was so close to his dream. Adam Cole took it from him. But now it all rests on Kyle O'Reilly's shoulders tonight, as does Adam Cole's dreams. Oh, what a boot!
Look at Jay Lethal being smart, though. He got out of the way and let Cole hit, let O'Reilly hit Cole with it.
So see, Jay Lethal taking a page from your playbook. I mean, you've been advising that from the from the opening bell, and it's already paying Jay Lethal dividends. And now he's gonna pick Kyle O'Reilly up here and get him into the corner. Nice knife edge chop there to Kyle O'Reilly.
Honestly, if I was Jay Lethal, I would grab like a freaking lawn chair and just let these guys have their singles match. And then when it starts to feel like one of them is about to lose, I would get involved.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, that would probably work. Oh, wait a minute here. Kyle O'Reilly firing back up. Jay Lethal cared too much to shove it back in the crowd's face. And Taylor Hendricks enjoyed what she saw there. And now Adam Cole.
Oh, but here comes Cole.
Adam Cole, baby! I'll tell you. You want to talk about a wily son of a gun, a guy that can really turn any disadvantage into an advantage. I just think Adam Cole.
Electric chair.
Oh, but Adam Cole slides out of it.
Cole's a slippery SOB, isn't he?
He
Double
is.
drop kick.
Oh, double drop kick there. Kyle O'Reilly cleaning house. And look at Jay Lethal, though, kind of trying to get out of Kyle O'Reilly's field of vision.
Yeah.
And Kyle O'Reilly, he is consumed with Adam Cole. And see, Ashton, I can't help but think that is a mistake on the part of Kyle O'Reilly. This isn't me trying to have fun at the guy's expense like I did the last time these two met up. I just sincerely think for his world title aspirations, and that's what he needs to be doing. Now he's focusing on Jay Lethal.
Oh, my God.
Oh, but the super kick out to the knee. And then,
but he caught the face. Oh, my
Regal
God.
flex. 2. And Jay Lethal breaks it up. Wow.
that forearm to Lethal, that was a knockout blow.
Absolutely. Jay Lethal. Is he already signaling for the lethal injection? He is.
Yeah, he's calling for it.
Guns blazing. Lethal injection of a Kyle O'Reilly. What a counter.
Into a sleeper. Wow.
What a brilliant counter. But Adam Cole there, the super kick to the knee, and then to the head.
Right to O'Reilly's head, too.
And
then the knee to Jay Lethal. Cover 1, 2.
I feel like that was
glorious
3
moment we almost just experienced.
I know. I feel like the ref screwed Adam Cole there, but I digress. Figure 4.
And it's a proper 4. I'm so proud of you, Adam.
Of course, because it's Adam Cole. When has he ever done anything improperly? Except not finish Kyle O'Reilly.
That.
Oh, wow, right there. Oh, flipping off Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute,
Ashton. More? Who does
what
this
happens
hurt more? Oh, well, now it's hurting Adam Cole more.
Well, yeah, now. Oh, but he gets his foot on the ropes. Look at how quickly Adam Cole was able to escape. Like the technical genius that he is, but Kyle O'Reilly.
And look at this, Kyle O'Reilly going after Adam Cole. He's so consumed with him.
I'm telling you, I think this tunnel vision is going to kill Kyle O'Reilly's championship aspirations
because like you have Jay Lethal in the ring. He's the champion. He's weak, and now he's recovered.
And Jay Lethal can get some too, apparently. Oh, I think Kyle O'Reilly's going to see both of them in that chair if I had to guess. But Jay Lethal already has gotten up, taking turns.
Oh, this is great. Rotating musical chairs.
Oh, he got the leg. Oh my God.
And now they're both going to be there.
There it is. If I'm Adam Cole, I just try and push Jay Lethal in front of me. Oh, God. Oh, God, this could be the moment of the match here for Kyle O'Reilly. He's feeling it. And Jay Lethal got out of the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, Adam Cole was underneath Jay Lethal, so Lethal could have kind of taken advantage of that.
Maybe he played possum a little bit and now going to try and do it to Lethal.
Oh, God.
What a counter.
Get Adam Cole in the ring. Adam Cole's getting in the ring on his own volition. Oh, no. Dive. Suicide dive.
Oh, and now you know he likes to do these in 3s.
Yeah, they hit 1.
There's 2.
And now he hit 2.
God. Oh, God, the 3rd.
The 3rd one's always the most devastating.
Jay Lethal's feeling it.
And he nails it. Oh, and O'Reilly this time.
And Ashton, no offense to either one of those men, especially Adam Cole, as you know.
What are you doing, Truth?
No, I think...
He's breakdancing.
Okay, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
But I gotta say, Ashton, I mean, you know I love Adam Cole from here and back, but Jay Lethal just demonstrated with that flurry of offense why he is the world champion. And now Adam Cole.
Still alive in this match. Oh!
Pile driver. Oh, got caught.
Oh,
damn
wow. I think they
rolled through.
Panama Sunrise.
Oh, no, not the lethal combination. And he got the lethal combination. God damn it.
Yeah.
Stay in it, Adam. Don't leave me. And he kicks out. You stay in this fight. God damn it. That world title is yours. I don't want to go like the next year hearing you talk about how you'll be the next ROH world champion. This is your time to do it.
You want him to just get it out of his system so he stops talking about it.
I do, dude. I do. And that's both as a fan and I'm just like, guy, get your life together.
Want him to go back to talking about himself.
Exactly. Because really, what better subject is there to talk about?
Obviously.
Although I will say, updating everybody on my progress, I've only gotten down to crying for 5 minutes every morning that I don't wake up as Adam Cole, so I'm making progress. Lethal injection!
Oh, and he hit on O'Reilly, but Cole's right there if he wants to go for the pin. Oh, go for the pin! Oh, God! What are you doing, Adam? He was the weakest man!
Adam, wanting to pin the champion.
Oh,
it's an ego thing.
God.
1, 2. Oh, and Jay Lethal kicked out.
Wow.
And look at Taylor. Taylor Hendricks looks like she just said a prayer. She's just like thanking God that Jay Lethal kicked out. Adam Cole, I have to agree with you, Ashton. It's amazing to me how pride and ego have been driving forces in this match. Between Kyle O'Reilly being consumed with Adam Cole, and Adam Cole, I think, in my mind, thinking my world title reign isn't legitimate unless I pin the champion, which obviously makes no sense in the comments of a triple threat, but that's the ego of Adam Cole for you. He wants to pin the champion. Wow.
That brainbuster under the knee looked devastating, but I don't think that's ever put anyone away to my knowledge.
No. And now Jay Lethal and Kyle O'Reilly. It's back to these two again. Boot by Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly now.
Oh, Octopus? DDT.
Oh, my
into
God.
Into it. Oh, God. He had a guillotine, but now brainbuster!
Into the float over.
2! And
Jay Lethal stays in it.
Stays alive, but the arm bar.
Oh, but look at that. Jay Lethal has the hands clasped. He has the hands clasped.
But O'Reilly's in position. Oh, triangle.
Triangle. That could be bad, given that he just got a brainbuster only a few moments ago. But Adam Cole coming in.
Adam Cole. Pin.
Oh, my. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, but that's amazing. That's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in a wrestling match.
Oh, my God. Doubles the mission here. And now... Oh, look at the genius of Adam Cole. Look at the genius of Adam Cole.
That is amazing.
He kept Jay Lethal in that match. And Truth Martini knows it.
So good.
Truth Martini knows it. How brilliant. Even in excruciating pain, Adam Cole had enough situational awareness to know what he had to do to keep the match going. That is the mark of a true veteran.
And a true champion as far as I'm concerned.
Damn right. And now Adam Cole back, all 3 men back up to their feet. And it's funny that they're so close together, they almost look like they form a triangle, because this triple threat has just been insane. And now, Kyle O'Reilly
threw his mouth guard at him.
He's done. Oh, God.
Oh, knees.
Double
super kick.
Oh, wait, rebound.
Rebound, double lariat.
Double lariat.
Oh, O'Reilly's is so much better than Ambrose's.
Oh, Kyle's feeling it now. No,
another brainbuster to the
but
super
Lethal.
From Lethal.
Oh, wait, Adam.
Injection.
No, Adam Cole caught him.
O'Reilly, though. Sleeper.
You've got to be kidding me. Who even has the dominant position in this match? Oh, God, wait a minute. Double lethal injection. That's going to do it.
Please.
2,
Kick
3.
Oh.
Jay Lethal retains.
Oh.
And if you weren't convinced before that Jay Lethal's one of the best in the world today, you have to be now. Double lethal injection.
Wow.
Well, I guess I have to put up with another year of Facebook posts from Adam Cole.
Oh, my God.
Kyle O'Reilly was not pinned, folks. He was not pinned in that match.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. They actually protected him over Cole. What are they thinking?
So between Kyle O'Reilly getting screwed out of his one world title match, Adam Cole cheating to beat him one-on-one, and then not getting pinned in this match tonight, you have to wonder when Kyle O'Reilly's going to start going on a killing spree, because I don't know how much more the young man can take. He was not beaten that match, but Jay Lethal, that is not to take anything away from Jay Lethal. This was a brilliant idea by Jay Lethal. Double lethal injection. And Adam Cole, 3 count. There it is.
I can't believe Cole didn't kick out of that.
I'm shocked as well, my friend.
Oh.
I'm shocked as well. Adam Cole, to me, maybe it would have made the difference had he actually pinned Kyle O'Reilly after the first lethal injection instead of trying to pin Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
But he didn't make that choice. Jay Lethal made the right choice, it seems, because he's still standing here, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Wow.
My God. This man, ever since, what did you say, Ashton, April of 2014?
Yeah.
He has not known what it's like to be without a championship. He's going to be naked when he finally loses that title, because we're going to be so used to him with gold. The hell is the man going to do?
Yeah.
But my question is, who the hell was even going to stop him in the first place? I'd have to think Kyle O'Reilly, because he still has to be in the picture. He did not get pinned in that match. And Red Dragon, man, I mean, I know they've wanted successful singles careers, but it has just been a pain in the ass for them, it seems like. Bobby Fish can't win the ROH World Television title. And Kyle O'Reilly, that world championship, it just keeps eluding him at every turn. And, man, what a triple threat that was, though.
Wow. That was absolutely 100% the best match of the night, but still, just Admittedly, I am a little bit disappointed that Lethal retained, but I'm not even surprised.
And can I just bring up one more thing about Lethal since we're on the subject? Never once did that man back out of the fight and really leave it to Cole and O'Reilly. He was in there.
And he didn't use any. I mean, Truth didn't interfere. I almost called her Scarlett. Scarlett's hotter in my opinion, but Taylor didn't interfere. We didn't have any kind of interference or any kind of shenanigans on behalf of Jay Lethal. He went into that match just completely honorable. Like, I don't understand how he's heelish in any way right now.
He is, if he is a heel, it's probably because he spouts a really good game, but he walks it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He did that totally clean. Like, who is going to question what Jay Lethal says about his title right now after a performance like that? I'm not. Like, I'd have no grounds to. Maybe Kyle O'Reilly would because, I didn't get pinned, but it's not like Jay Lethal used any kind of cheaty means to get Kyle O'Reilly out of the match. It was a double lethal injection, a perfectly legal maneuver. So, wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, guys, that's it. Jay Lethal's still the ROH World Champion.
That was a really, really impressive title defense. That I would argue that's probably, other than Jay Briscoe on his return match, that's probably Jay Lethal's most impressive title defense so far in this reign.
I have to agree with you. I honestly didn't think that Jay Lethal was going to retain here. I thought, it was the 14th anniversary. I honestly did think, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this could be Kyle O'Reilly's night. They're still sticking with Lethal. They have such faith in that man. I mean, he is the face to me of Ring of Honor right now with his dominance with Championship Gold and right now that world title. Just unreal to me. So, kudos to Jay Lethal. A pretty fun show. I wouldn't categorize it as one of ROH's best, but I had a good time. And, yeah, I mean, that's it. Anything else you want to say, partner?
No, this was a fun pay-per-view. Admittedly, it was kind of meh in the middle of the road in between the television title match and that six-man tag involving the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. But, the four matches that we got, the TV title match, that six-man tag, and then the two main events, the semi-main and the main, I thought were all phenomenal matches.
I agree. I had a lot of fun calling those.
And I will give some credit to Goto and Dalton Castle. That entertained the hell out of me.
Yeah, that was a great contrast. I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed, reacting and giving our play-by-play like we do. And, this was fun stuff, guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you all probably for live reactions to if something interesting happens on Raw tomorrow night. But if nothing interesting happens, we are going to just, review the show, TwitWow tomorrow night. Be there or be square.